Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slap chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slap chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, Rock Climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
To day 2 of the Premier Series in Stamford Ninja Academy in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm your host, Kane Casillas, alongside Jack Tudrin. Today, we are in Stamford, Connecticut, which is pretty close to Hartford, Connecticut, where the 2019 World Championships were held. It's also about 30 miles from New York City. It's a major, major stop if you're going for Ninja in Connecticut. And our course today will be designed by none other than elite ninja competitor and head coach over at the Stamford Ninja Academy, Will Schlageter. We saw a bit of action there with the kendama. We saw in that video he's put a lot of time and effort into this course. It was absolute fire yesterday for our younger divisions. He's also a pretty big fan of step-based obstacles. We saw a little bit of a spinning, swiveling step, I would say. Hint, hint, wink, wink. What better place to bring that back than the state it debuted in? Jack, what are you thinking of this course and this event so far?
Well, as someone who's competed at the Stamford Ninja Academy in competitions before, I know that Will is not going to make these courses easy for these competitors, but hey, this is the Premier Series, literally the best of the best athletes here. So I believe that they're going to give his course a run for its money. I am very excited to see what these incredibly strong athletes are going to put together today on this division to kick off our second day of Premier Series competition.
I love that you said it. This is the best of the best, and we're going to even narrow that down as we have 2 courses for our athletes in the Premier Series, starting off with a placement course following our flow course format. If you fall once, your run will officially end. This is going to be more speed-based, a little more action-packed in the span of maybe a minute to a minute and a half. And this will determine our run order for the challenge course. Now, on the challenge course, our athletes will get 2 retries. However, they must be used on different obstacles. Your run ends one of three ways. Either if you fail the same obstacle twice, if you fail 3 different obstacles, or if you get the buzzer, which is what everyone's aiming for and what we hope we see much of today. Now, these challenge courses are going to be a little trickier, a little more technical, pumpier, definitely a longer course than our placement course. And the top 4 athletes on the leaderboard of the challenge course will advance to the Premier Series Finals, which this season will be in Bellingham, Washington at Life Force Ninja, November 15th to 17th. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Now, just a reminder for everyone, we have taken the top 25% of athletes either in regional standings or based off of their placement at the World Championships. There have also been some athletes invited for their special skills that they've demonstrated. Now, again, only 4 out of all of these amazing competitors will be advancing to finals. It's going to be incredibly close today. It's already a super stacked field. We will be kicking off today with the amateur division. Now, the amateur division is a mixture of the young adult, adult, and masters division all in one. So we're going to see a lot of different athletes from a lot of different walks of life taking on the same courses and battling it out for that qualifying spot. Jack, who do you have your eye on since this is your home region?
Well, there's a lot of people that I have my eye on. I happen to know a lot of these competitors. I gotta say, I gotta have a little bit of a, I forget the word here, but I am a little bit biased towards 2 competitors in the amateur male division. That would be Ethan Alavrides and Noah Summerer, both teammates of mine down at the Windsor Ninja Academy. I've trained with those guys for years and years. I know what they are capable of, and I know there's only 4 spots, but I think the 2 of them have a very good shot at taking them.
How about in that female division, though, as well? We've got some pretty solid names. Kara Mack making a comeback as well. Anna Edwards definitely going to be one to watch out for, as well as Nikki Perella. And kicking us off is actually going to be Mary Layton, one of our fellow commentators.
Yes, I am very excited to see these amateur females taking to the course. Mary Layton, I've seen her compete, and I've heard her commentary. She is amazing at both. I've also seen Mika Peleg and Ivy Stein compete at local competitions before, and I am very excited to see how they take to this course.
It's going to be great. Now, in terms of the obstacles that we've seen yesterday, obviously things will be modified, but what do you think is going to be the major crux point on this placement course?
Well, I did a lot of watching for the mature kids. I was commentating for that division, and I know that for the placement course, well, the placement course being a bit of a speed course, I would think that the buzzer might be that cutoff point, that crux point, because if their goal is to go fast, and if this course is straightforward enough, these athletes are so strong, I feel like getting to the end of this course will not be too much of a challenge for them.
I could see that. I could also see that last obstacle on the placement course, that trampoline jump to the buzzer, possibly being extended and taking out a lot of people. We shall see. But of course, with many great obstacles, a great course designer in a great gym, none of this can be done without our sponsors here. DGS Ninja, creating some of the best obstacles in the world. Not some of, the best obstacles in the world, helping us power so many of our major WNL events. They've also gotten into sponsoring athletes. It began with the 2023 Elite Female World Champion, Addie Herman, and since then, DGS Ninja has expanded to a whole team, some of whom we'll see compete later today. And then, of course, we also have NinjaWorks, the ultimate timing system. They've been powering all of our rankings here, the retry system for the challenge course, and as always, making those time limits and splits super easy to follow. Shout out to NinjaWorks. You can go and make a profile to compete and sign up for a competition on ninjaworks.com.
All right, and we are mere minutes from witnessing the first athletes taking to this course. I cannot even begin to describe how excited I am to watch this division. Amateur division, one of my favorite divisions to watch. It would be the division that I would be competing in. So like I said, I know so many of these athletes, know what they are capable of, and I know that we are in for a treat today when they get to this course.
I absolutely agree. This is one of my favorite divisions to commentate as well. and watch as a whole, just because there's so many different athletes with different strengths and different skill sets that watching them all come together on one course really is the most wild, I think. You know what to expect from a lot of athletes, but when it comes to the amateur division, you never know how many clears you're going to get, because there's so many talented athletes with so many different abilities, and it's going to come down to who can lock in. It's going to be very entertaining. I have a very, very good feeling about this division.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun to watch. And another thing that I love to see with this division and these different athletes is that they are all so supportive of one another. They're always helping each other out. They're coming up with their game plans together. And if one person goes in their course run, they're going to be other ninjas who are watching and taking notes and figuring out what to do, how they can do things better, faster, more efficient. And they are just going to be learning from one another. And the
And it
first
looks
person
like we're
is
ready to
a great
go.
example to learn from.
All
We have
right.
Mary Layton on the starting block right now.
Mary Layton, the commentator ninja, coaches over at Ultimate Obstacles.
Wow, we can see some of the different modifications on this course already.
There we go, on those fidget spinners already. Making good time so far. Now Mary traded out the mic for some ninja shoes, says she wants to really, really focus on improving as an athlete. And we're seeing that, but a peel off the cliff. Oh man, I think she just had her hips a little too far back and ended up whipping off. We'll be seeing her on the challenge course. Everyone gets to run the challenge course. Hopefully she'll be in a good spot in the run order.
Great work from Mary there on the placement course. Way to kick off this competition. She was looking very strong there through those first few obstacles. But now here we go on to our next athlete, Mika Peleg.
Mika trains out of the Stamford Ninja Academy, so she's in her home element for this competition today.
A little bit of a home field advantage here. Let's see what Mika can put together as she goes onto these fidget spinners. Oh,
Great
and there's some
links.
links in there too. Okay.
There's a static as well to the cliff, avoiding needing to throw a lâché around. Ooh, good footwork there on the balance.
Yep. Making very good time too coming into these ladders. Wow, very impressive here as she's right into these spinning discs.
Good pull into that ring. And it looks like we're going to get our first buzzer of the day. Yes,
right.
we will.
Well done.
Mika Peleg with a time of, well, we'll get the time in a split second, but showing us how it's done. Second runner, first buzzer.
That was very impressive.
I do like that static out to the cliff. It saves a little more energy and kind of sets yourself up for maybe a one swing and go. Early dismount there as well. Great job, Mika.
Well, now we've got Ivy Stein heading up to the starting block right now, and she's already seen a full clear on this course. Let's see what she's got now as she's already off onto the stride pads.
And another link there. Man, this obstacle really showing that if you can be efficient on this lâché lane here, it's very, very doable time-wise to get to the buzzer. But she's hesitating a little bit on the balance, sets herself up, and now she's back in motion.
It's all right, though. She's got plenty of time to spare here. 30 seconds left on the course coming through the ladders. More than enough time to get through.
Now for these discs, you don't want to spin out too much on that first one, but the second one, she uses the spin to carry her over to that ring. Very smart. And we're going to get our second clear of the day. Ivy Stein with a great
here. Well done. Ivy tore up that course. Very efficient pace as well. We're seeing a lot of these athletes already figuring out how to get through these obstacles. Very, very impressive.
Now we're going to see if Zoe Whalen can continue our buzzer send train here. Zoe training out of the Warrior Factory in Syracuse.
She's sprinting through those stride pads, sliding her way down these various holds here. And right into this obstacle. Lots of links there. She really set herself up for greatness on that one.
Oh, I think she's going to skip that bar, and she does.
Nice.
Nice little hop there to adjust on the balance.
Yeah, good save there on the balance. And now she's going to work her way into these ladders. Good time going here. More than enough to get to that buzzer. But gotta be careful here on these spinning discs.
Great grab
Like
there.
Got it.
And it looks like we're going to get another clear here.
Big jump
Jack,
out,
I
and
think
she's
the
going to get
floodgates are open. I love the move that she made. We don't see it here, but on the second obstacle on the sliders, we're seeing a lot of athletes do a pullback on the sliders, and Zoe actually just matched and popped right through, had enough momentum to already get to the end of that obstacle. I think that's a really efficient move there.
We've already seen so many of these amateur females taking to the course, and it looks like if you want better placement for the challenge course, not only are you going to have to finish this course, but you're going to have to get there in a very good time as well.
And let's hope that Kara Mack puts up a good time. Kara has been a competitor for a long time, been doing Ninja for 7 years, but is actually just getting back into Ninja postpartum. You might know her from the Ninja Babes podcast. She's done 122 episodes interviewing female ninjas.
Wow, so she's going to know her stuff here. She's going to know how to get past this placement course. Coming through on the sliders, she's going to jump right into the cones and making her way over to the fidget spinners. Nice catch.
And up to that special again. Grabs those outsides. Are we going to see a Lachey or a Static? We're seeing a Lachey.
Nice Lachey over those cliffhangers.
I think she's eyeing up that bar. Yes, and a nice pop, quick dismount there. But she stepped on the wrong platform.
Wrong box.
And that's going to end her placement course run. Yeah, we'll see her stepping on that platform officially on the challenge course. But still a solid grab here on the cliffs.
Absolutely.
I like the use of the backside to set up that early dismount. I thought that was very well played.
Yeah, just too bad. She was having a good run going right there. But I can't wait to see some more of Kara in that challenge course.
All right, coming out of Dexterity Depot now, it's going to be Emma Gross. Emma on the move.
Off here, sliding through on this ring. Nice catch on the fidget. Let's see her keep on going. Pass a special delivery and makes a static grab right onto the cliffhanger and right to that box. Efficient movements there, going to save some time.
Quick little two-step on those balance beams there. Oh, and using the sides.
Okay.
Opting to go for a, I believe that was a faster technique here. Definitely works for her.
Clever movement, but she's got 20 seconds to get through the rest of this course. Definitely doable. She's going to grab onto that T-ledge, swing on through, just one trampoline jump to the buzzer. And there it is! Nicely done. Emma going to be our next finisher on the course. So the first athlete here today to use the sides of the ladders. See if any of our later athletes care to mimic that.
We shall see, and that run's going to put Emma in 4th place overall on the placement course. You can see here, Mika Peleg had the fastest time with 40.98 seconds, so currently she is set to go last on the challenge course. Take that leaderboard, reverse it, and that is your run order for the challenge course. We'll see how Anna Edwards shakes up that run order, though, as she is ready to take on the placement course right now. Very smooth so far. A good pull back onto that second slider, and away she goes. Not going to link immediately, but maybe going to set herself up. No, she's going to play it a little safer here, Jack. And it's working for her. Nice. Fair. A good follow through there when she caught that special. And a nice catch on the cliffs. Is she going to dismount early, or are we going to see her go to the bar? Looks like it's to the bar.
Nice catch.
But now time is a factor. 25 seconds for these last 4 obstacles. Not a problem on the balance. She does have to get moving. Good jump there.
Can definitely see Anna getting more comfortable with these obstacles. It's going to help build up her confidence when she takes on the challenge course in a few minutes, but only 10 seconds left to get through these final few obstacles here.
And the clock is ticking. taking some time on those discs, and it looks like that's going to do it right at the dismount there. The obstacles, not a problem. Time just proven to be such a crucial factor here on these shorter, speedier placement courses.
Overall, though, Anna had a fantastic run. Going to put her in 5th place right now on the leaderboard.
Yes, indeed. And that means we're going to take it over to our final runner in the amateur female division. This is Nikki Perella. Nikki's been doing Ninja for quite a while. Got 20th overall at the World Championships this past season.
Some impressive stats. Let's see what Nikki's going to do here on the...
Ooh, a little stuck, but she can reset. And that's exactly what she's doing. Regaining her composure, giving herself the push-off she needs. And now we're going to see Nikki hop over to those fidget spinners. A good setting swing as well. Really kicking forward every time she catches each hold. That's the efficiency that you need on these placement courses. And a great dismount, skipping that bar. But 20 seconds left. I don't know if we're going to see another finisher here. Time not really on Nikki's side, but hopefully she can get further for a better spot in the run order for the challenge course.
Yeah, she got hung up on that second obstacle, and that's definitely going to hurt when it comes to time on this course. But what we did see out of Nikki, wow. What we did see, though, is she is able to adapt to different things on this course, and that's certainly going to help with the challenge course.
Just want to bring up there that she got the dismount for those ladders with 0.2 seconds to spare.
Wow.
Way to put it into high gear right at the very end. We're going to be seeing Nikki run 3rd for the amateur female division on the challenge course.
Now we're going to move into our amateur male division.
Yes, indeed.
Up first
we got
to take on this course. Oh yeah, such an amazing group of athletes here. And kicking us off is none other than Brady Butler.
And there's Brady right now at the start line. Trains out of the Grit Ninja. Gets the go-ahead, and away we go. Quickly onto those sliders.
Obstacle here.
Oh, only using one side. And the inside of the special, staticking everything, and tries to set himself up for an early exit there. He does, and he just jumps straight to the back. Oh my goodness, he skipped the balance.
He's flying through this course.
This is not what I thought was going to happen, but it's working. He jumps over to the second disc, skipping the first entirely. And we're going to see a 31-second run to start us off. 30.6. Look at these crazy moves. I liked going on one side. I thought that was a great move for staticking. But then he goes on to just broad jump the balance obstacle like nothing.
That's very, very impressive.
And then the skip there, jumping past the first disc into the second. That was, wow.
Yeah,
that was something else.
Out of Brady,
sets the bar
to kick off
very high.
Oh, for sure.
Now the question is, with 19 runners left to go in that division, Jack, are we going to see the same strategies used by all of our athletes, or do you think we'll start to see some athletes playing it a little safer?
Well, I mean, I leave that up to their discretion. It is the placement course. If they should fall, it's not going to change anything other than their placement in the challenge course. So you could take that one of two ways. They can take that as a warm-up course, or they can take that as more of an opportunity to take risks. And I think, judging by some of these athletes that I've seen in previous competitions, they're going to be taking moves from one another, and I think we're going to see a lot of runs similar to Brady's through the rest of this course.
Now, he just showed us a 30.6 second run, so I have to ask, what do you think the fastest time we'll see is? I do have a feeling, based off of what we just saw, that 25 seconds is pretty doable.
I would say so, although I don't know if it's going to go much faster than that. I'd love to see 25. But wow, if we could see anything faster than that, it'd be mighty impressive.
Well, we'll be right back with a new stream and some more Premier Series action for our amateur male division in just a bit. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Premier Series over at the Stamford Ninja Academy. I'm Ken Casillas alongside Jack Tudrin. We're jumping back into the amateur male divisions placement course. We saw Brady Butler with a time of 30.6 seconds. We'll see how Kevin Halper reacts as he is now taking on the course.
I can only imagine how Kevin is feeling right now after a very long pause. Oh, no!
Oh, what?
And an early exit from Kevin Halper. Ooh, tried to go for the inside slot of the special delivery.
You know what? I believe that might be
yeah.
That might be a forced move in a way. You know, they might have marked the outsides off limits. We saw
the
Brady
amateur
reach for
females, it
the
was
inside.
That
Yeah,
is
we
true.
saw Brady reach for the inside as well. So Kevin went for that slot. I do think the static is a little easier. We'll see how Matt Cancro handles this course now as well.
Yeah, Matt is already off, sliding through on the rope and the ring. Gonna make his way into this next obstacle. Let's see if he can avenge Kevin. Going with one fidget spinner. And
tried the static.
He got the touch point on the special delivery. But yeah, he's able to get past that special.
Yeah, all he had to do was just wait for the special to swing back to him. Got a lot closer. Not going to jump past the balance obstacle, but he is making pretty good time so far. Good use of the sides. Ooh, is that bar on? Oh my goodness.
Apparently so, using that bar.
I'm seeing some very inventive strategies here.
Absolutely.
And now we got 15 seconds for the last two obstacles. It's really just going to come down to the disc here. Are we going to see a link? Yes, just no backswing needed. Sets himself up perfectly. Oh no! Right at the very end. He just tipped off the side of the platform. Oh man, it looked like we were going to have a down to the wire buzzer there. It just fell off the side at the very end.
Yeah, that was very, very close. Great effort, though, out of Matt. Very exciting run as well. There you can see the next few athletes to be taken to the course. Up next, we've got Logan Venti.
Logan's been doing Ninja for 9 years, is now capable of doing the Mega Wall, got first at regionals and 10th at the World Championship. He also coaches over at the Warrior Factory.
All right, Logan's a very impressive athlete, and he's showing it so far by getting through the first 4 obstacles and gets to skip on the balance as well. Huge jump from box to box. I think we're going to see a lot of athletes trying that later on in this division.
Nice skip out to the second disc as well. Seeing these skips being utilized. And another buzzer there. Awesome job by Logan Venti. Taking second place right now. That one-sided static approach, that might just be the beta for that whole Lachey lane. Coming into that skip on the balance as well.
Yeah, so see some serious jumping power out of Logan, jumping across the balance and skipping that first spinning disc. Very impressive job there.
You also have to think that as our athletes are going to be running a second course later today, these skips and these extra jumps, you know, it's saving them a bit of upper body strength that they'll need for the challenge course.
Absolutely. Up next in the course, we've got Joe Maxwell.
Joe is a proud dad, husband, coach, gym owner, and athlete. Owns the Maximum Effort Training Studio and was the 2024 New England Regional Champion in his division. Nice skip there as well.
Oh, no!
Tries to save it. No.
So close.
Oh man.
Oh, I like
he tried to use the ladder to save himself as well.
So close there. He was flying through the course. You could really see he has a lot of grip strength that he demonstrated on those cliffs and then just barely missed that jump.
Such a close one. But now is going to be another very, very heavy hitter. Also a regional champion from this past season. 2-time winner of the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Made it to the All Ninja team, the All Grip team, and had the highest points of the season. Oh my goodness. 8-time world finalist, 2-time Premier Series qualifier, and had the 2020 sickest save of the season, Christian Hart.
Yeah, Christian Hart,
Crazy
everyone. He is an incredibly strong athlete, and nice lâcher into the slot in that special delivery. He is moving through very quickly. Going to use the balance, though. Doesn't want to make any mistakes here, and that's very smart of him as he leaps out for this ladder. Oh, yeah,
Wow, nice
Christian
early
is
dismount there.
amazing. Great lâcher
And you
over
know
that
what,
spinning
Jack?
disc.
Wow, not even
There he
using that
is.
keyhole there, that little cliff. He still did that about as fast as Brady Butler did. I think Brady might have had him by the milliseconds, but look at how smooth all of those links were.
He didn't even need those big
Great
skips
route.
either. That just goes to show how fast Christian is.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be one to look out for as we head into the challenge course. But now we're going to take it back to Nix Young.
All right, Nix is off on the course, sprinting on through those steps and going to slide on down past those sliders. Wow, right into that grab on the special.
And a nice set back as well with the hips. Going to go for that jump.
Nice
Not
jump.
a problem.
Great power we've
Good
seen out
match
of
and
Nix
go
thus
there.
far.
And he goes for the second disc, grabs onto that ring. Now, we did see Christian take an early skip there. Nix is going to use that cliff hold low and hit the buzzer. Amazing job. 33.83.
Great time there out of Nix. It's going to be a speed
one
course
of the craziest
now.
divisions. There,
Race to
Christian
the
Hart,
finish.
30.2 over Brady Butler's 30.6.
Wow.
Nix Young's going to land himself into third place with that run as well.
All right, now Braden Guile currently on the course. He knows the times he's got to beat, and he is already looking for it as he makes a great lâcher in that slot special. Quickly makes his way into the balance, and now through the balance, and now he's going to move into the ladder next.
Braden, not an athlete that I'm personally familiar with, but I'm definitely taking note right now. Huge pullback.
Wow.
Looked like he wanted to go from the ring, but chose
thinking the same
not
thing.
to. Still lands himself in third place, 30.8 seconds. Great efficiency, especially on that obstacle there, as we see. And I think the top three are all within a second of each other. 30.2,
Yes, they
30.6, and 30.8. It's
This is
anyone's
just
game right
placement
now.
course, man. I cannot wait to see these athletes on the challenge course. Jackson Cafazzo on the course right now out of Ultimate Obstacles, and he is linking his way through this course. Right on down to the dismount, already halfway through with 45 seconds left.
And a nice given
through.
over. Coming into those discs.
Wow.
Wow. Such a smooth transition there.
Looking strong as he gets
And
the
the
jump
buzzer
onto the
for
box.
Jackson.
Yes, and gets to that buzzer as well. Very good job there. Really went fast on those discs.
Yeah, I love how he just floated through those. And that's going to put him in fourth place. 31.7 being fourth place is absolutely wild to me. That's something that I would have assumed originally would have been the top time.
Absolutely.
Just goes to show how competitive it is. And now Terrence Murphy is going to be taking on the course. Played baseball for 45 years, then decided to try ninja, following Maeve Murphy on the course. And he says it's been a great experience learning a new sport and being involved in the ninja community. Terrence not moving like he's just getting into ninja, though. Moving very good right now.
No, he's looking like a very experienced athlete out here as he makes that catch in the special delivery. A hard one to do.
Ooh.
Just misses that grab on the cliffs, but he's going to hang on, stick with it.
Oh, my goodness. Fight through it, Terrence. You got this.
Got to keep getting that swing going. There it is, making the grab. He's not done with this obstacle yet, though. Gonna lâcher.
Oh!
Just
get off the bar. Yeah, came at it with one hand in front, one hand in back on that cliffhanger, and his front hand definitely made it up to that bar, but I think the back hand needed to move a little faster in order for him to catch onto that bar.
So close there. Well, we're gonna see Terrence back in a few minutes when we do the challenge course. But now we're going to move on to our next athlete, Brody Messier.
Brody competes out of the Ninja Lab.
And he's sprinting on through here. I've seen Brody compete before. He's a fast athlete. Let's see him put this speed to the test on this placement course. Interesting move there to get to that special delivery. I haven't seen anyone try something one-handed
Going for
approach
that
like
skip.
that. And yes, gets the skip as well on the balance.
Ooh, looks like he's swinging a little side to side, a little bit of a sway there, but it's not stopping him. He's going to
And a
hop right out.
huge jump.
Oh my goodness.
recovery.
Almost missed the ring there, but he's all good. And Brody's going to get the buzzer. He's
That was
hyped.
a very impressive run. That
Look
was
how
a
he just
huge
flew
jump.
there.
Recovered
Even
on
with
that
the
ring.
missed, even with that missed hand grab, he's still going to land himself in 7th place right now.
It's a very impressive time, and that was a very impressive run. It's just everyone is going so fast.
Oh yeah. We'll see how Noah Summerer is going to fare on the course now. Knows that he's going to have to be quick. Just how quick can he go?
Well, I know Noah Summerer very well, and I know he can go quite quick. He's also an athlete that I see making those big skips very often. I'm looking forward to see what he does in the balance.
Oh, but he just hits with his fingertips, and you can tell that's not what he was planning on
Yeah,
doing.
he's going to want that one back. Still, though, he was off to a very fast start. He's going to tear it up
I
on
think
the
he showed a lot of
courses.
potential. That's definitely not an indicator of his talent. He's going to absolutely be, he's going to absolutely be tearing it up on the challenge course.
Now on to our next athlete making his way to the starting block. We have Robert Pringle. It looks like he's excited for this
Robert made
course
the trip
run.
from New Jersey over.
As he's off on the stride pad, sliding his way down the rope. Fighting the slider a little bit. Looks like he's going to try and go back and reset.
Good. Gets back on the step. Pushes off again.
There we
Gets
go.
the ring
The
this
second
time.
attempt, he's
Ooh,
going to
but
get it.
he didn't pull back. He didn't need a pullback. Awesome job.
That is going to eat up a lot of time, though. 35 seconds left on the course. Oh,
Gonna
nice
go for
lachey.
one side. And I do think that the static is a little bit of a better approach if you're only going for one side, because it allows you to really set your hips instead of lacheying out. Oh no, Robert.
Another athlete going down on that special delivery grab. That slide is proving to be a challenge for a lot of these amateur ninjas.
Yeah, hey, specials, regardless of however long they've been in the community now, they're not easy obstacles, especially on speedier courses where you have to commit really early on. That can absolutely be people's undoing.
Yeah, I have to agree. Those specials definitely proving to be a challenge, but let's see if Andrei Kuzik can get past the special delivery. Starting off his course run now, he's coming on through the stride pads.
Very smooth on those first two obstacles. He's going to reach out for one and two. Let's see if he gets that lachey. No, he's going to static. Oh
Great
my
move
goodness,
there.
got the second hand on by
Hangs
the fingertips. All right, is he going for that skip? It looks like he is.
That goes straight
Nice
to the
dismount
box.
there. Andre
he's gonna
now.
go in balance.
35 seconds remaining. Very efficient. Quickly onto those ladders now. He has a lot of height and a lot of wingspan as well. And we're going to start
That
to
he
see that
does.
utilized. Yes, nice skips. Good move so far.
This
20
one's
seconds
gonna be
now.
close. Yeah.
And he's going to
Big
pop right
lachey
over.
out there. 15 seconds. Got to get to that T-ledge and then get to that box.
I just
Come
am
on.
seeing this now. He's 52 years old. He's not moving like it. Oh my goodness. Age is just a number, ladies and gentlemen. Really good time, really good technique. Look at that one-handed save on the special there. He caught that with his right hand by the fingertips. That was awesome. Puts him in 8th place right now. He's going to be
well-deserved 8th, yeah.
Yep, right in the middle of the pack for the challenge course. And now we'll see if Dylan Morrison-Ilvanen can follow that streak.
Sporting the signature yellow hat. I cannot wait to see what Dylan is going to do on this course. As he makes his way down the slider, grabbing onto those cones, here he goes.
I got to meet Dylan at Worlds this past month, and he's just such a great dude. No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That special
man.
delivery takes another victim here on the placement course.
You know, Dylan loves to go fast and take risks, and I think that little switch up from 2 fidget spinners to 1 might have just thrown off his precision there, but I don't think we're going to see a mistake like that from him on the challenge course.
No, I think he's going to do very well on the challenge course, having seen him compete before. But here's what I think might claim our fastest time now. This is Xavier Nocito out of Ninja Mania. And
Xavier,
this is one of the strongest athletes I've ever seen.
Yeah, at the World Championship, Xavier placed 8th overall this past season. Nice move there. He's going to get a little stuck there on the cliff. He's going to grab the backside to set that dismount. And now for that skip on the balance.
He's going to climb this ladder, quickly making his way on through.
He's locked off as well, just pulling his way through. It's awesome. And a great move there. Is he going to use that cliff? No, he's skipping and he's going straight for it.
Great run
31.1 for Xavier.
Wow. Just got a little bit hung up here as he got onto that, tried to grab onto the cliffhanger ledge. If that didn't happen,
yeah,
he could have gotten on the first try. I think he would have had our fastest time.
I was about to say the same thing, but that top time would definitely be threatened by our final 4 runners. Looking at the list here, we've got some big names taken on the course. We're going to be kicking it over to Christopher Tower next up.
Here comes Christopher Tower out of Vermont Ninja Warrior. Let's see what he's got for this placement course run. Kicking it off past the stride pads, past the sliders. Okay, gets that pull back in there. He goes right into the cones. 2 hands on the fidget spinners. Let's see his grab on the special. Nicely done. He's able to grab right inside the slot, grabs on the backside of the cliffhangers. Landing the dismount yet again. Here he goes onto the balance.
All right, there we go. 27 seconds left. Still has plenty of time to clear. Good grab there. Now he's just got to pop through these final discs here. Got to get the dismount.
He's got it. As he heads into these spinning discs, only 10 seconds left. Christopher really going to have to get moving. Nice. It's going to be a buzzer beater here, but he's looking for the dismount.
No! Oh, no!
Edge of the box, and then it goes back down.
Just needed a little more power. Just needed a little more power.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
But it was so clean, and he looked like he was going to get that buzzer with just a couple seconds left to spare. Would have been a real nail-biter. So close.
Yeah, but he's got another opportunity to hit a buzzer here today on that challenge course. We'll see him in a little while. Up next in the course, though, this is Ryan Harsha.
Yeah, Ryan, definitely one to keep an eye out for as he's taking on this course, known as Rockin' Ryan. Very well-rounded athlete.
Explosive start.
Yes.
Look
He's
at
called
this.
Rockin' Ryan as well because he also plays guitar and drums. And so far he's rocking on this course, using the side, gonna giving his way over.
Big reach. Looking for the dismount. Gonna use both of these spinning discs. He's got so much time though. Let's see this final trampoline
jump. Ryan Harsha makes it
done.
10 clears today for the amateur male division. Very smooth. A very aggressive start there. A lot of speed coming in. Just kind of had to get himself situated on that cliff, but he was all good from there.
Absolutely.
And it's just the little things like that, Jack, that really make milliseconds of a difference. That you can see Ryan Harsha now in 6th place. I think he would have been cracking our top 3 without that little re-grab.
I think so too. But now someone else who could also potentially crack the top 3, Lucas Shanamian.
Yes, Lucas is a bullet on the course.
Absolutely. Let's see what he's got here. Linking this obstacle past the special delivery, landing the dismount past the cliffhangers. Going to use the balance.
Still only
Still
has
has
taken him
plenty of
15
time.
seconds. Sets up that little link move there on the ladders.
Yeah,
And
setting
we
himself
could
up
be
for
looking at our
success.
fastest time.
Wow. Keep going, Lucas. Get that
Sub
buzzer.
30 is yes.
Whoa.
Lucas Shanamian with a
28 seconds.
28.8. Oh my
I
goodness.
think that's
Look
our
at how
fastest time yet.
that is our fastest time by a significant amount, actually.
Wow.
I think a whole second and a half ahead of second place. There we
Yeah,
have
there
it.
it
The only
is.
sub 30 run so far. That was
Very, very impressive.
incredible.
Here he is now, our final athlete to take on the course. Also a very good friend of mine. This is Ethan Alavrides.
Ethan
So
now
excited to see what Ethan's got.
got a good pace coming into those first two obstacles. Pulls back on the slider and hops right into the Lachey lane. Gonna take an extra backswing to play it a little safe. He's gonna swing through those fidget spinners. Really generating a lot of power there.
Nice grab. I know Ethan, he's going to want to play it safe here, going to want to ensure his completion through all of these obstacles.
And
Nice.
so
And making
far,
the
the
place
obstacles, not a problem for him. 30 seconds as well. He's making pretty good time here.
Yeah, plenty of time to get to the end of this course as he makes his way across the ladder. Eyeing up his dismount. There he is.
He'll have to move quickly on these obstacles as a lot of our finishers are within a very good time here. So Ethan just going to have to push the pace a little bit here and gets to the buzzer.
There it is.
Ending off our placement course with a clear 55.5 seconds for Ethan.
Good work, Ethan. He was looking very strong on this course. Didn't have the fastest time, but I think he showed a lot of skills that are going to be very useful in the challenge course soon to come.
Hey, Greg.
I agree. Taking a look over at the leaderboard, we've got Lucas Shanamian with the fastest time. Rounding out our top 10 is Brody Messiah, and we've got an extra 2 or 3 finishers not on the leaderboard right now, at least on your screen. But goes to show this amateur division is going to be absolutely insane on this challenge course. I can't wait to see the adjustments that have been made between yesterday and today. There's your female leaderboard as well, with half of the field clearing. We got Mika Peleg with the fastest time there, 40.98 seconds. A whole 3 seconds ahead of Zoe Whalen in second place. It's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. The top 4 male and female athletes in the amateur divisions will be punching their tickets in to the Premier Series finals.
Here's another look at our top 3 athletes for the amateur females. We got Mika Peleg coming in first, Zoe Wellen coming in second, and Ivy Stein coming in third. They all had some phenomenal runs out there. If I had to choose, though, I think that Mika Peleg has the best shot on this challenge course. She's going to run last out of the amateur females. She's going to take notes, see how everyone else does. Plus, Stamford Ninja Academy is where she trains, so she's going to have a bit of an advantage here on this course.
You know, I absolutely agree that going last can be a huge advantage. But at the same time, we have had many competitions in the Premier Series where the last runner hasn't always been in the top 4. And that's not to jinx anyone or downplay anyone. It's just to say that anything can happen. For all we know, you know, in the elite division at finals, Jay Lachey was the second athlete to run on the challenge course. He ended up in second overall. I definitely wouldn't exclude any of our athletes running today from any of these top spots because anything can happen. It's going to be absolutely crazy when we jump into the challenge course.
Very true. Anything can happen. And here's another look at our top 3 athletes from the amateur male division. Lucas Shanamian with a top time of 28 seconds, followed by Christian Hart and Brady Butler. Brady, the first one to run this course for the amateur males and the first one to hit a buzzer, unlocking a lot of various moves for these ninjas. Cannot wait to see what these guys are going to do on the challenge course.
Yeah, Brady's going to be one that I'm pretty excited for because, as you just said, he unlocked a lot of these moves for our athletes. So he could probably come up with some beta of his own on the challenge course, or maybe watch the athletes who run before him now that he doesn't have to run first. But I'm very excited to see how he's going to entertain us on the challenge course. And of course, our courses wouldn't be possible without some of our proud sponsors here. NinjaWorks, the ultimate timing system. our long-standing partner with the World Ninja League, taking care of the timers, the retry system for the challenge course, which will be coming up, as well as a lot of these fancy schmancy obstacle graphics paired together by the brilliant mind of Sam Farr and the Ninja Works team. Shout out to them. And of course, obstacles designed by none other than DGS Ninja for all of the best obstacles in the world. You can check out dgsninja.com. We'll also be seeing some DGS Ninja sponsored athletes competing a little later today. Started off with Addie Herman being the first athlete sponsored by DGS Ninja. We're going to see some more in the elite division as well. I know Abby Clark will be competing in the elite female division. She's a part of Team DGS. So be sure to check that out a little later in the day.
Very true, and as you can see right now, those athletes are going over, putting together their game plans for the challenge course.
That's right, so be sure to jump back in just a few minutes. Our athletes have been briefed on the rules. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to get the challenge course underway. Welcome back, everyone, to the Stamford Ninja Academy for the first competition in the World Ninja League Premier Series 2024. We are jumping back in with the amateur female and male divisions on the challenge course. A quick reminder on the rules of the challenge course: our athletes will be given 2 retries, 1 per obstacle. You don't want to fail the same obstacle twice. You don't want to fail 3 different obstacles, or your run ends. Of course, the buzzer is what all of our athletes are gathered here for today. And the top 4 athletes from the challenge course leaderboard will advance to the Premier Series finals over at Life Force Ninja in Bellingham, Washington. It's going to be pretty cool to see. As you can see here, we have our run order. Our run order was determined by the placement course, which you saw earlier today. So our fastest finishers on the placement course will be running last for their divisions on the challenge course. Now, Jack, coming into the amateur female division, 4 athletes will advance. Who do you have your money on?
Oh, man, it's hard to choose just 4 of them, but I gotta say I was impressed by Mika Peleg's run. Obviously, she's our last runner, so that means she had the best run on the placement course. If she has a similar run on the challenge course, I think that she would be a pretty safe bet to put on to go to Washington. But as we said at the end of our placement course, anything can happen in Ninja. This is the Premier Series after all. I wouldn't count any of these athletes out to getting to that buzzer on the challenge course. And our first athlete is about to get underway. Here goes Mary Layton.
Mary Layton, the commentator ninja. Coaches out of Ultimate Obstacles, trains there as well. Pretty prominent name in the New England region.
As you can see, there's the clock right there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock for the amateur females. Let's see what Mary can do with that time.
Now, there are a lot of tricky obstacles coming up on this challenge course. I feel like just when you think you're out of the toughest neck of the woods on this course, it gets techie, very techie, and you have to, really play it safe. When I spoke with Will, our course designer today, he described it as common ninja moves done in uncommon ways. And based off of what we saw from our younger divisions yesterday, I'm very much inclined to agree. But of course, after you get through the techie stuff, you have a giant line of cliffhangers. So our athletes are going to be feeling the burn today. I'm pretty excited to see how they have to adapt to all of these different skill sets on the fly.
Yeah, and one thing that I love about this course is it's all pretty straightforward obstacles that we've seen. They're just put together in such difficult ways.
Mary.
Ooh. Wow, and you can see that first obstacle right there. They're simple boxes just put on the swivel.
I like the approach. She was moving really quick on them and was breezing through it. She just stepped on the edge of that third box and tipped it. But the strategy itself was there.
Yeah, not a bad strategy, but the beauty of a challenge course is you can try the same obstacle twice. And she tried the same strategy again. And that's going to do it for Mary's run.
Not what I expected.
Again, hitting
just hit the edge there, spun out.
Yeah, hitting the corner of the box may cause the box to tip up off the swivel and slide down. Going to be very careful there. That first obstacle is no joke.
Definitely not. Perhaps being a little more cautious to ensure a clear on that first obstacle is what Kara Mack will do. Time will tell. Kara just getting back into Ninja postpartum. Been a host of the Ninja Babes podcast for a while. Going to go for a striding approach here.
Yeah,
On these
more of a cautious approach.
And it looks like hands are allowed as well. So that's good to know. Now going to grab
now she's
low on that nunchuck.
Coming across the steps. Yeah, Kara looking good thus far.
Gonna chalk
Clear
up a
through the
bit
first
before
three
coming
obstacles.
into our, I'm not sure what to call this, but there's the contraptions, as I guess we'll call it, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of interesting contraptions here set up by Will.
Gonna swing around that door, lock it in with that bear trap, and now she's got some ropes ahead of her, leading up to this spinning log that she's got to run across to get to that special
And then has to
delivery.
reach over. Nice save
Ow!
by the fingertips. Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no.
She's gonna have to
But
use a
wait.
retry.
What?
Looks like the feet might have tapped that mat. She's gonna have to retry that obstacle.
You know, and you want to get through this as efficiently as possible. As I said, it gets a little more technical and a lot more pumpy as the course progresses. So it's definitely smart to take as few swings as possible. Kara now going to use her first retry on this obstacle. Hopefully no foot tap this time.
She was
Gonna
very
take
close in
one
that
more
first
swing to size
attempt.
it up.
Here it
There's
is. Oh,
the move.
yeah, much better
She's
that
all
time.
good. Now coming into
Clear
the
through
full throttle, the
obstacle
Folsom
block.
feet, whatever we want to call them. A Sam Folsom special there. Got to step back on that last one, and it works for her. Coming into obstacle 7 now. This is where things get interesting. This second pair of rings are attached to a pulley system. So you're going to want to catch both of these at the same time so that back ring doesn't escape your grip.
It's a very interesting obstacle. Let's see Kara's approach here. As she generates this swing, you're going to want to have a lot of distance and a lot of height.
Oh, and
And
you
it
can
was
see
very,
she
very
just
close there.
Yeah, you can see she was just a hair too late. That first ring pulled the second away. She's going to have to catch it at the same exact time, or maybe just close that gap, that margin of error, just a bit.
Gonna shake out and go back at it again. This is her second retry. All or nothing now for the rest of this course run. She's got about 30 seconds left. Let's see what she's got for this ring. Plenty of swing.
Huge swing there. And gets the catch.
Oh!
No! Just peeled off the back ring there, and that's going to end Kara
so
Mack's
close.
run. But made it to a very good point on the course. Puts herself
Definitely
in a pretty
got
good
very
spot
far
for the top 4.
Persevered through a lot of different obstacles there, having to use a couple of retries as well. But she got back up and she kept going. That was a very good run out of Kara.
All right, we're going to take it back to the starting block now for Nikki Perella. Nikki, a very popular name in the community. Been at the Ninja game for a while. We're going to see her experience on display. Something that I don't think is really ever spoken about. Ooh, I like this, locking the boxes before transitioning to them.
Climbing through this obstacle on her hands and knees. Not going to take any risks here on obstacle 1.
And you know what? That's something that I think is just a testament to our longtime veterans of Ninja. Obstacles have so much evolved, especially in the last decade. Oh my goodness, save yourself. There we go.
Nice.
But they're able to persevere and adapt on the fly because of their experience and growing strength. And Nikki, a true testament to that.
Very impressive there, coming through on the first 3 obstacles. Now she's jumping up for the rings, getting ready to swing into this door.
Catches it.
Great
Now got to
catch.
lock it into that bear trap. There it is.
Well done. She's coming through on the ropes now. Got to go over this spinning log. A very tricky obstacle. Let's see how Nikki fares.
Oh, but just on
no!
the backside. Yeah, just hit the backside of that log, and it spun out under her toes for a bit there. She is going to get a retry. Still has a minute 23 left on the clock as well.
So let's see here. See if she can adjust after that fall. Going to use the retry. Try to move the feet maybe a little bit higher up on that spinning log. We'll get the trick done.
Taking a breath before taking on the obstacle once again. Gonna match her hand over to the ropes, but a low grab and she just slips
Grip
off.
gives out. Great
I don't
run though
blame her.
out of Nikki. Yeah.
Vertical grips on those ropes are no joke. But look at how much she was fighting there. What a great push there from Nikki Perella in this entire run.
Absolutely. Very strong effort there out of Nikki. But let's see. We're moving on to our next athlete now. Anna Edwards making her way to the starting block. There she is. And as we've seen already, there's many different approaches to this first obstacle here. Let's find out which one Anna's going to take.
Looks like she's going to go for a more lunging move. Wow!
Whoa!
Almost took the block off. Opts to go for a crawling method after.
Wow, close call there, but Anna's going to make it through. All right,
only uses up 20 seconds on the first 3 obstacles, making good pace here. She knows that she's going to have to really push the pace and get far on this course if she wants a spot in the top 4.
Coming on through that door. We just saw an athlete go down on these ropes. Let's see if Anna can figure it out. Again, a little bit more of a lower grab, but she's got plenty of swing. Is she going to skip the log?
No, she's going to use it kind of just as a little stepping stool there. And she gets out of there. Quickly moving on to obstacle number 7.
Yeah, made quick work of that obstacle. Here she goes through the balance now. One more full throttle away, and she's got the clear. Now, we haven't seen anyone in this division get past this obstacle yet. This crazy ring contraption that Will has set up. Let's see Anna generate this swing here. Again, got to get that height to come down in those rings evenly.
Wow, swinging so much she hit the ring with her knee and just caught it unevenly. But we know she has the power to get there.
Certainly, she had the height. She had a great amount of distance. All on the catch and that grip holding on now. That is a very long lâché coming somewhat down as well. Not easy for the hands to hold on to after doing 6 obstacles previously.
All right, here we go. Attempt number 2.
Let's see Anna building up this swing, eyeing up those rings.
Yes,
nice catch!
Now this
makes
dismount,
the grab there on the rings.
Or does she have to pop that into the hook?
Well, it's optional. Looks like she can get it in the hook.
Looks like she
tries
wanted
to go for the hook,
but just dropped down. Yeah, you're right. It is optional. They are capable of moving on and skipping that hook entirely. But still, Anna Edwards giving us some hope for the back half of this course, being the first athlete today to catch those rings. Awesome, awesome run. And I do believe off of time as well, that's going to put her in first place.
Yeah, she got there in a good time. We'll see how those standings hold up as we are halfway through the amateur female wave. Up next, though, we're going to welcome in Emma Gross.
Emma looks like just waiting for the go-ahead from the ref. Trains out of Dexterity Depot. And away we go. Stepping through again, another block tip there.
Oh, that's making me nervous.
Get a foot tap there on that first obstacle. No foot tap? I guess not.
Oh, okay, can I get clear?
I mean, hey, Will has a better eye line there.
Yeah, maybe she just pulled her foot back. Still, though, cleared the first 3 obstacles, and Emma's going to continue on now onto this door. Locking it into place. The touch point is going to be on that first rope. There it is.
All right. Setting herself now for that log. Not really seeing our athletes jump off of it. They're just standing and letting it spin on them so they can set their swing forward just like that. Textbook technique from Emma Gross.
Very good job there as she works her way onto the balance now. Let's see the feet go to work. Ooh, good recovery there. And gets past the balance. Easy peasy as she heads into the next obstacle. 1:30 left on the clock. A very good time going for Emma. But let's see if she can grab these rings.
All right, giving herself a lot of height. Also kicking a little bit diagonally. I think she's trying to get around to the back ring there. And she does.
Great catch.
Now are we going to see her try and lock it on the hook, or are we going for a dismount here?
Well, let's find out.
It looks like it was the dismount, and she got it.
And she gets the dismount. The first athlete to get through this obstacle today.
All right, now this line of cliffs can be so tricky. At full capacity, this line goes 70 feet across the gym.
Oh,
I don't think we're utilizing all 70 feet today, but we're using a good amount of it, and Emma is making it look easy.
I know Stamford Ninja Academy, and I know Will. He loves his cliffhangers.
Oh, yeah. Now into that paddle cliff for the dismount.
Wow. Emma
And now
able
we're
to
on the
handle.
second to last obstacle.
Yeah, 25 seconds left as she heads into the skyhooks. Let's see what kind of skyhooks these amateurs are going to have to deal with here.
Ooh. Trying to... Oh, I like the approach. Saving that ring for the second half of the skyhook lane, but trying to move and maneuver with it on her shoulder. Can be a little tricky. Still has 15 seconds to figure it out.
Taking a ring companion with her. Let's see if Emma can get this on her second attempt. Makes a great lache over to that ring. And instead
now
of
takes it off her arm.
Move,
yes!
she makes the catch and the
job!
dismount!
And she ran out of time at the very end, but got the clear on the skyhooks with about a second and a half left. What great thinking there.
A buzzer beater clear there on those skyhooks. And she had a great run overall, but really had some smart moves she showed on the skyhooks. Very impressive job.
All right.
All right, and as we can see now, we're moving on to our next athlete to take on the course. Here goes Ivy Stein. Very strong athlete. I'm looking forward to seeing what Ivy's going to put together on this course. We have not seen a full clear yet on the challenge course today. Can Ivy be the first?
Locked in. Wow, nice bounds through those spinning boxes. Gonna save her a lot of time. Oh, we're gonna have to adjust here.
Goes around.
She's just chilling. She's just chilling right now.
Just going round and round here.
You know, she's absolutely locked in. You can see the headphones definitely helping her stay focused on her own thing. And it's working for her.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing out here. An experienced athlete catching on to that door, locking it into place, and now going for the ropes. Now you can see her eyeing up that spinning log. Gonna land on it, jumping off, and catching on to the special. Ivy looking so smooth here on this course.
Nice skip of that third step as well. You know, that third step does take our athletes some time, having to move both feet together and then switch what foot you're leading with. So Ivy just saved herself a couple seconds as well. Oh,
and a new approach here to the rings.
Wow! Is she too low? No, she's not. It
lands
pays off.
The dismount. Amazing job out of Ivy.
Right. Ivy is starting to scare me. She hasn't chalked up, she hasn't rested, and she's just going to jump right into this line. What an absolute beast.
She's got plenty of time left to take down the rest of this course as she works her way on through the cliffhangers. Landing the dismount with over a minute left on the clock to take on the skyhooks.
This is one of the most efficient runs we've seen, and I do believe that based off of her time, she is at the top of the leaderboard and will be advancing to the Premier Series Finals.
Look at this approach here on the skyhook. Wow. She's tearing it up, getting the
monkey
clear.
Bar. Now for the bar.
40 seconds left on the clock.
Has to hop her way over, keeping the bar even. Still has 35 seconds and a retry if she needs it.
Yeah, she can take her time here on this obstacle.
Doesn't want to make a careless mistake at the very end.
Now she's building the swing, looking for the dismount.
Yes, she will. Come on,
18
Ivy.
seconds. Here goes Ivy,
and
landing the dismount.
Clear on the challenge course today.
Ivy Stein.
We'll be seeing her in Washington for the finals.
On the challenge course. Great recovery there at the start.
And everything absolutely thought her way through it.
Everything was so smooth there. She had such a great plan. Everything worked so well for her, and she looked so efficient here, especially on the skyhooks. Look at those one-handed moves. And then she finished it all up there on the flying bar to get to the buzzer. Impressive, impressive run.
That was something Truly, truly incredible. And there we have it. We see Ivy's at the top of the leaderboard, Emma Gross in second. Those two ladies have locked in their spots. But with 2 runners to go, there's still 2 more spots up for grabs. Zoe Whalen hopefully trying to get one.
Let's see
Ooh,
Zoe
nice
making
jump
some
over.
big jumps there through these spinning boxes. Getting to
You
the
see
stride
that,
patch,
a little
way around.
There's also a little brace on her ankle, so hopefully everything's all good, trying to maybe relieve some impact by landing on her knees. And now she's in to the upper body stuff, and she's going with a lot of power there, Jack.
Lots of force there from Zoe as she gets across this door obstacle, and now she's preparing for the spinning log. Quick movements there, quick feet, and she gets the dismount, moving with some great speed as well as she works her way onto the balance. Good steps there.
Full-on sprint to obstacle number 7. These rings can be so tricky.
Absolutely.
We've seen 2 different ways this obstacle's been beaten now. How will Zoe attack this? She's going to go for both.
Nice catch. First try there. Let's see if she can go for that hook or if she's just going to go straight for the dismount, generating lots of swing. I think she's eyeing up that hook.
Nope,
No,
she
going
got the
straight for the
dismount.
box.
Nice
Great
job
dismount there. Lots
She's
of time
not
left
going
on
to
the
chalk
clock.
up either, just kind of shakes out before moving into those cliffs. Now for the
Got a little bit of a gap here.
transition sideways here.
Nice move. A minute left on the clock for Zoe to get through these final 3 obstacles. Definitely enough time to clear the course.
Setting herself up from the dismount, and now coming into the skyhooks. 50 seconds left, making good time.
So many different ways to get through this skyhook obstacle. Let's see what Zoe's going to try here. Hopping out of the first one, she goes for a static grab. Good pullback.
Wow,
Taking
brought
both rings
every
with
single.
her.
I was gonna say she's got all the rings.
She doesn't even
oh
need all
no,
those.
she drops
Ooh, but
it.
she dropped them both.
So now she's got to transition over with the red ring. Or dismount early.
She goes for the
Oh
dismount.
my goodness.
Coming
That
down
was
on the
insane.
flying bar. Oh,
Oh, wait. Timer's
That's
frozen.
okay, though.
Bar is askew. We're going to see a little bit of a reset. She's going to have 21 and a half seconds to get to the buzzer. It's doable. She's not going to have a lot of time for extra swings here.
nope. She got a little bit of a breather though. Let's see her go to work here on the flying bar. That right side coming a little bit close to the track.
Oh, no!
And that's gonna
So
do it
close.
there.
But Zoe Whalen made it to the final obstacle, and we're going to be seeing her at the Premier Series Finals.
Amazing run there. Such a talented athlete. She crushed that course, adapting to all the different obstacles here. Well done. I cannot wait to see her in November in the Premier Series Finals.
That skip on the skyhooks was something special. I wasn't sure how. I think that ring actually might be locked in place, so I think she had to go for that, which is pretty crazy. And now on the bubble is Anna Edwards with a run under review as well. But with one athlete left, it might not even matter because Mika Peleg put up the fastest time on the placement course and is looking to do the same on the challenge course.
Mika already off to a strong start there, bounding through.
Whoa.
Oh, and tries a big move on obstacle 2. I like her idea there.
Basically tried to Neo jump it.
Yep, going
There
around the
we
way
go.
the obstacle
Nice
was
move
intended.
there.
Nice. Moving on through obstacle 2 and 3. She's going to hop up into the upper body portion of the course now. Plenty of swing here going into obstacle 4. Catches onto the door, swings around, and right into the rope swing, putting together one of the fastest paced runs we've seen so far today. Getting the swing going over the log. Nicely done. She had a little time to hang out there on that log. Halfway through the course, just under 2 minutes to go as she works her way across the balance. Nice jump out there. And I'm going to chalk up now before heading into these rings.
All right, now, again, we've seen so many different strategies on these rings. What is Mika going to do? Oh, wow. As that
Great
second
grab.
ring was already floating up, Mika caught it anyways. Great height there. And it looks like we're going to go for that dismount. Yes.
Yeah, nice dismount out of Mika. 3 obstacles left, 1:15 to take them on. Should be enough time, but let's see what strength she's got left for the cliffhangers. Working her way on through here.
Making very quick work here.
Nice catch.
Hop over.
Good work thus far. She's nearing the end of the cliffhanger. Making a grab. Like she's going to look for this dismount. There it is. Lands the dismount in the box. And now carrying on to the skyhooks.
This does put her in the Premier Series finals. But of course, we want to see a second finish.
30 seconds left, though. She's going to have to start moving.
Oh, no, she just peeled off. That's okay.
It's all right.
One hand on it. She didn't let go of that wooden ring when she went for that lache. So she just has to move that second hand with her, and she'll be absolutely fine.
Here she goes again. Second attempt. Even less time. Gonna have to get things going. Here comes a big swing and a catch. Oh, no! The rings are flying up through the course, but great attempt there out of Mika. Very strong start. Generating so much swing in such little time. Making her way through that spinning log. One of the most efficient runs we've seen up to that point.
Very smooth.
Unfortunately, those skyhooks
I do believe that is going to cement our top 4 in the amateur female division. Ivy Stein taking the first spot with the only clear on the challenge course. Zoe Whalen, Emma Gross, and Mika Peleg rounding out your top 4. We'll hopefully be seeing all of them making the trip out to Washington, but all have qualified. Congratulations to all 4 incredible athletes there. And as of course, congratulations to all 8 of our athletes who competed in the amateur female division. Put up some incredible runs today.
Very entertaining. They should all be very proud of their performances today in the Premier Series. Great job to all of them. And here's our top 3 athletes again. Ivy Stein, Zoe Wellen, and Emma Gross. Cannot wait to see all of them return for Premier Series finals.
It looks like we're just making a couple minor adjustments for the amateur male division. But let's take a look back on some of these runs here.
Yeah, let's see. We've got Emma Gross right here. Checking out her 3rd place run here on the challenge course as she swings on through. I mean, it was such a powerful run there with some great catches.
I was going to say.
Great movements.
What's crazy about this is I was watching her run and I was thinking to myself, it's not going to get any cleaner than this. And boy, was I mistaken, because oh my goodness, Zoe and Ivy both showed that they could perform at that level as well. It's a very stacked podium here.
That they did. It was really awesome. Zoe's run I thought was very entertaining. She had such a great job there on the rings, the cliffhangers, and I was very entertained by her performance on the skyhooks.
Yes, that skip at the very end to lock in her spot to the final obstacle was an absolutely great decision by her. And now, of course, we have our champion of the day, Ivy Stein.
And boy, what a run Ivy had, getting a little hung up. Didn't matter, though. She was able to shake that off.
I would say it was a little iffy. Yeah, like everything else was super chill.
Everything else was perfect.
Skip that she went for. And then, of course, our only clear.
Making a one-handed move on the skyhooks.
Look at how far back that dismount is as well. That bar doesn't really slide on our athletes too much, but it does spin on them as they're building up a swing. So to go from that distance is incredibly tough to do. Very impressive.
Yeah, very impressed by all of these athletes. They should be very proud of their runs here today. I had a lot of fun watching them. It was very cool to see them get through. And now our amateur male division has seen some runs. They've even seen a buzzer on this challenge course. Can't wait to see what they are going to put together for their runs in just a few moments.
And of course, a quick shout out to our sponsors one more time for helping us out power this amazing Premier Series. DGS Ninja, manufacturing some of the greatest obstacles in ninja history and sponsoring athletes like Addie Herman and many, many more talented, deserving elite level ninjas coming on up later today. You can check that out. And then, of course, NinjaWorks, the ultimate timing system in Ninja, proud partner of the World Ninja League. You can check out NinjaWorks as well as the results on the World Ninja League website, thanks to NinjaWorks updating everything in real time. So if you want to see the full results of all divisions for the Premier Series, go to worldninjaleague.org. Thank you to NinjaWorks for making all of that possible for us here at the WNL. Now, if you guys do want to check out some other divisions later today, we will be continuing on with the teen division in the afternoon. And then later this evening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern is the elite division, 1 o'clock for the teens. It's going to be pretty crazy, honestly. We got some heavy hitters. As you can see, Abby Clark there on the poster. The elite division is going to also be featuring our elite male world champion, Jackson Erdos, ready to defend his title and hopefully get a return trip to the Premier Series finals. Last year, placed 4th. You know he wants a podium spot, especially first place, but you know he'll be gunning for that today.
Can't wait to see it all unfold later this evening. And now you can see our run order set up for the amateur male division. We're going to be starting with Robert Pringle in just a moment. Some more big names coming down the list as well. Cannot wait to see them take to the course.
That's right. And you can see there, runner number 8, Ethan Alavrides. He's going to be our first placement course finisher to run the challenge course, so that'll be a lot of fun to see.
Absolutely.
All right.
And here we go.
Robert Pringle now.
Let's see Robert's approach here on these spinning boxes. It is wobbling a little bit. It is spinning. He's going to use his hands and knees to help him get through here. A cautious approach, but a smart one. Nice. Quickly making his way on through.
Waiting for it to lock in, and it does, but it's swiveling back a little bit.
Oh,
no,
no!
Just a missed step. He's going to have to go back to the start now.
Gonna have to
Has
start
a smile
again
on his
here.
face, though. I think he knows that he can beat this, and we all know that he can beat this.
Absolutely. He's come this far, come to the Premier Series. He can get past this obstacle. Now it's reset. Here he goes.
He's going to go with a crawling approach this time, locking it into place.
Good
And a
work
good
here.
shimmy on over. Now, this is where he misstepped the first time, saves it this time around, and is going to
Nice
get the
done.
clear on that first obstacle. Going around the post here on the nunchuck, obstacle 2. Ooh, saves
Good
himself,
recovery.
though. No
Keep
need
going,
for
Robert.
another retry to be burned.
He's gonna need a.
Oh, no. Was that? No.
Thought I saw the
You
foot
can
tap.
see Will on
Oh
the
no,
ground
down
with
he
him.
goes. It's alright though, he has another retry available for this obstacle. Not an easy one. Look at how low that nunchuck is, Robert. A taller guy, I mean, these are all adults here that we're talking about.
Yeah, our athletes are basically going to be standing against the post fully extended. If they want any shot at no, down goes Robert. Can be so tough, as you were saying, being one of the taller athletes, having to try and lock in. It's not just an upper body thing, holding in with your holding onto that nunchuck with your hands. It's a core exercise and a
I was
half,
just
really
gonna
trying
say.
to lock in there.
On the core. Let's see now.
And now we're going to see
Terrence
Terrence Murphy.
on this starting block. Let's see what he's going to put together. Again, a cautious approach here, going through these spinning boxes. Good save. One more box in his path. Oh! Making me nervous here. But he's going to get the clear on obstacle 1. And now let's see the strength here required to get past this nunchuck.
Nice stride.
Good push,
Wow.
and he gets past.
Basically did the splits
Whoa!
there. Oh my goodness, knocks just hit the corner, the top corner of that step there. He'll have to retry.
Yeah,
Hopefully he's all right there. He seems
got right
fine.
back up. Yeah, that was a hard fall, but let's see if he can keep going. He's a little bit high on the steps, but he's more cautious this time in the last one. He's going to get the clear on his retry.
Says in his bio he's been doing Ninja for only a year. You cannot tell by the way he's handling this challenge course. Nice catch on the wall. Now just has to rotate it and lock it into that bear trap.
Only using his hands there. Impressive move.
And now we see him here trying to get onto that spinning log before hopping over to... Oh, but he just slips off. Gonna have to use another retry here.
Yep.
His second of 2, which means it's make or break on every obstacle. Pretty normal feeling for most ninjas. That is what we're generally used to when we compete.
And I don't think I saw the special delivery here after that spinning log. They're either going to the bar or straight to the dismount platform.
And it looks like we're not going to find out just yet. Terrence just slips off the ropes.
Oh,
but
good
still a
attempt,
very
though,
solid
at
run.
Terrence. Yeah, very solid
Had
run.
a lot of fight.
Showing the amateur males those first 2 obstacles are possible. And then great catch there on the door. But now moving into our next athlete, I think we're all excited to see the yellow hat ninja taking to the course. Dylan Morrison.
Yes,
Elvonen.
Dylan. I have a core memory when it comes to Dylan now because he and I were in the same group for the discipline circuit at Worlds, and I distinctly remember him wearing a chicken outfit while he was running one of the courses. It was great.
Sounds
but
like
it looks
Dylan.
like he's just going with his signature yellow hat. Means business today.
And he does. And he is moving through with a great pace so far through the first 3 obstacles, and now building up swing on the 4th. Let's see him catch onto this door. There it is.
Oh no, the hat goes!
He doesn't need it, though, to be an awesome ninja here. Now let's see what this obstacle is like for the amateur male division. There's no
like they
special
are
delivery.
going for that bar.
Oh,
but he
going
just
for the bar.
slips from under him.
It's all right, though. He's going to try this obstacle again, but he makes sure he picks up the hat. He does need the hat.
The hat's where his power comes from, man. No, I'm just kidding. It comes from those guns, man. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely right.
This dude is super strong. Now just has to rebuild his swing. Trying to use the log to kind of push off as well.
It's a smart move.
And gets the bar this time around.
Attempt. Grabs onto the bar and lands the dismount. Dylan now.
All right, now coming through the full throttle here.
The only thing, though, is that did take a lot of time there getting through the spinning log twice. He's got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to take on these rings. He's going to start generating
Building
some
up
swing
a good
here.
swing here.
Wow, great swing and very
Should
little
be good to
time.
go.
Oh, no!
Almost had it. Only got his hand on one of the rings. He was still facing forward, and I think he just needs to twist himself to the side a little bit so he can catch both rings at the same time.
You can see him catching his breath now, has a little bit of a pause while Coach Will resets the rings. He's got 1 minute left on his time limit, but this is giving him a nice opportunity here to catch his breath.
It looks like we might have a little bit of a tangle here on the pulley for the rings. Will just making sure everything's nice and neat. Giving Dylan some extra rest here. Timer is frozen at 1 minute. One of the benefits of the challenge course, the timer is frozen for obstacle resets. He'll get to maximize his time here when it unfreezes.
It looks like it's getting ready to go. Here it is. Attempts number 2 here on these rings. Dylan gonna build this swing. Looks about ready.
Lines it up and you could see that he knocked the first one out of the way as well. He tried to pull it to the side so he could have the second one. Just pulled it a little too high.
Yeah.
Great moves
Overall,
though from Dylan. Showed us how to get through this tricky lane there.
That he did. Very impressive run there out of Dylan. Fun to watch as well. Now moving on to another athlete. I can tell you, he's very fun to watch. We've got Noah Summerer working his way over to the starting block right now. Noah is a teammate of mine from the Windsor Ninja Academy, long-time teammate. And he's such a strong athlete. One thing I can tell you about Noah, he's fast, he's efficient, and he likes to make big moves, whether it be on lower body or upper body. So let's see him get through these spinning boxes.
Oh my goodness, almost
tip.
tipped one completely over, but got out of there just before he touched the ground, so he's all good.
With a nice little jump there.
Hop there. And a great
1 foot on the
move.
post. Yeah, now he's moving his way on
those
through.
First 3 obstacles.
Taking
Now
a little bit of chalk before heading
these-
into the rings.
Yep, gotta catch the wall
Lots
here.
of swing right into the wall. Reaching out for the ropes now. He's going to grab on.
Just has to line himself up properly.
Straighten it out.
Now, he is tall, and you can see that his legs are almost touching the log, but he can just reach right over to the bar like nothing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well
really
done.
used the momentum there. Very smart play. And skips the last 2 steps as well.
Last 2 full throttles. Plenty of time left. 1:25 on the clock to get through these rings. Let's see what he's
Just a
got
quick
in
note
here.
as well. I'm seeing a cane there on the block, potentially replacing the skyhooks. We shall see, because Noah Summerer catches those rings and is looking to make his way over there very soon. Almost hooked it on.
Almost gets that hook move.
So now the question is, on his retry, is he going to try the same thing again, or is he going to go for that early dismount?
Having seen Noah compete before and training alongside him, I know he's got a lot of power. I think if he wants to, he can build enough swing to go straight for that dismount, but he was very close to getting that hook, so either way, I'm feeling confident he'll get past this obstacle. Generating swing again. Clock resumes, minute left. He's getting the swing going. Makes the catch once again. And let's see the approach this time. Taps that hook.
And he's going to pop it up again. No, but he almost had the dismount and he just fell backward.
Oh, goodness.
Man.
So close to getting that dismount.
Good save there. Almost knocked that block completely over.
Yeah, great
and showed
run
us
from
exactly
Noah.
how to use height to his advantage there with the perfect lean onto that bar.
Amazing
Stayed
job.
completely calm.
Yeah, those fellow amateur ninjas can take notes from Noah's run. He showed so many different ways and impressive ways to get through the obstacles.
And now we're going to take it over to Kevin Halper. We had a little bit of a slip up on the placement course, but I don't think we're going to see that twice on the challenge course here.
Neither do I. I've seen him compete many times before. He's such a strong athlete. I'm feeling confident that he's going to get very far on this course run here.
Kevin got 13th overall at the World Championship. It's a placement and
there.
was fourth in the standings as well. It's results like that that qualify you for the Premier Series.
Exactly right. But now he's generating the swing here, going up for that door.
Not even
doesn't
locking
even
it
need
in,
to
just
lock
getting
it
out
in.
of there as quickly as possible.
He's also a taller ninja.
And
Let's
now
see him use
for the
height
move
here.
out.
Nice catch.
Great dismount
Nice
there. Now, is he going to go for the skip?
He's got the height. Let's see if he's got the jumping power.
And it looks like he's setting it up. Nope, he's going to walk his way through it. Yep, no
It's
worries.
all right, though. He's still got
Minute
more than
45
enough
left.
time. Grabbing onto the rings
And
now. Yeah, getting some good swing going. Let's see the catch here on the rings.
Oh! Just caught each one unevenly there. He's going to use a retry.
He still has lots of time on the clock. 1:33 left as they're going to reset those rings. Looks like the ring might have got a little tangled up with the hook there. Got to make sure everything's stopped. And Kevin can resume his run.
Looks like everything's good. Timer has resumed. Kevin, back in action. Great catch there.
There we go. On the second attempt, he makes a great catch on the rings.
Again, are we going to see a dismount, or is he going to try that hook move again? Looks like the hook, actually. And he gets it with one hand.
One-handed save!
Now he's just got to get out of there.
We haven't seen anyone catch the ring
Come
in the
on,
hook just
Kevin.
yet. Let's go, Kevin. Find this dismount. Get the swing going. He's so close.
I think this is it. Yes,
it is.
First athlete we've seen today lock in on that hook. Now he's got a minute left for the last 3 obstacles, jumping right into the cliff line.
A minute should be enough time.
Setting himself
He's going
up
to
for
have
that
to
transfer.
keep moving.
Very efficient here on these cliffs. Going to grab the paddle cliff.
Grip strength.
Oh, and he has to. I think they extended the dismount platform there.
I think they did.
So he's going to have to get a little further down the line.
Really going to have to complete the paddle cliffs. The clock, the time ticking away. 30 seconds left. See if he can at least get 1 or 2 more clears here. Making his way on through. Back into the diagonals.
Oh, it just peeled off.
Peels off.
I think he was going for a hop. You know, I think he was going for a hop to the ledge that was angled the same way. I don't think he really wanted to grab inverted ledges like that, but just peeled off instead. But still a great run from Kevin. That's going to be a tough run to beat, Jack.
Yes, it is. That was a very great run from Kevin that he put together there. However, there's so many ninjas left to go, so many strong ninjas. Yeah, that run obviously going to put Kevin in first place.
Yep. It's going to be close. That cliff line, going to be pretty difficult. But we'll see if Joe Maxwell can take it on. Now, Joe has a bio that we didn't really have time to read because he was moving so quickly.
Yeah, Joe is already off here on the course. Let's see if he can keep this pace going again.
Again, owner of the Maximum Effort Training Studio. He coaches there. He trains there.
Wow, right into this obstacle.
A lot of things. Wow. A lot of speed as well, taking no rest. It's only been 20 seconds. We're on obstacle 5.
He is flying through this course. Perhaps the fastest pace we've seen so far as he's...
Oh, no, just shorts it. I think he had one foot kind of slip forward. Yeah, he had one of his feet kind of slip forward on that log while the other one was firmly ready for that jump. Just messed with his dismount there, but he's moving with a lot of urgency. I think he knows just how many talented athletes are coming after him. He wants to put the pressure on them with a great run. Is he going for the skip to the bar?
I think he's going to skip. Oh,
no, he's not.
No, he uses the log.
No, he's not. But it's
smart.
That was a great way to play it safe and make sure that he could catch that bar.
He looks so strong on that obstacle. As he comes on through now past the full throttles. Still a good amount of time left to take on the rest of this course as he's going to get... Looks like he grabbed some water there for a second before heading into the rings. Leaping up now, and he's generating some swing here. Oh, okay. Going to try Ivy Stein's approach by grabbing just one ring and swinging on through. It's going to work.
Yes!
He gets the dismount. Wow! That's going to save him so much time.
Got 22nd at the World Championships, and he's showing exactly how and why he was ranked that high. Look at the lock-offs on the cliffhangers.
He is excited.
Wow.
Enthusiastic.
Now for the paddle cliffs. These paddle cliffs can be so tricky.
I think Joe's got the...
Oh, and he just tried to catch it there.
Was looking so strong. Right. Yeah, he does have another retry here.
He can make it through the next... He can make it through this obstacle, but he's going to take a little bit of a rest. You can tell that maybe took a toll on him. Making it that far into the cliff line can definitely tax some athletes.
You can see he's fighting.
Oh, and just slips off. Still a great job from Joe.
Joe Maxwell. Very well done.
Came into this attacking the course. He came in super aggressive, and I loved it.
That's the word right there, attack. He attacked that course. And that's going to be a run to remember looking forward. So many different betas there that he used. See if the other amateur ninjas can replicate that.
All right, now we're going to take it over to Christopher Tower out of Vermont Ninja Warrior. He's been coaching and has been a director at his director of his own ninja program for 9 years. He's mostly been competing for fun, a bit more casually, and has prioritized his students more than himself. But this season, he took way more seriously. He says he was training 6+ hours a day, 6 days a week, ranging from obstacle training, climbing, parkour, conditioning, calisthenics, and flexibility training. When he's not at the gym, he's usually found playing with his 2 boys, growing food in their massive gardens for their family and others, or hanging out at their private snowboarding terrain park. Dude, this guy's living the life.
He certainly is, and let's see if he can use all that to get through this. Oh! Just a little bit of a slip up there on the spinning log. But hey, with all the training that Chris has, let's see what he can use.
I think he'll figure this out.
I think he will. Very experienced, very strong athlete. And now he's making his way through these ropes.
All right. Should be good to go on this next swing. Gets the bar this time around. Awesome job.
Well done. Lands the dismount, and now he's going to continue on now through the full throttles.
Skips that last step as well.
Yeah, skips the step, and now he's heading right into the rings here.
Got a little bit of pocket chalk.
Yeah.
And now he's moving.
Left.
How is he going to take this obstacle on? Catches both rings.
Nice
has to even them out a little bit. You could see that backhand was caught by the fingertips, but he's adjusted now. And he's going to lock it on the hook, but just misses it.
So close. He had a great catch there. He caught the ring as it was pulling away from him. He's got the grip, and he can make the catch. Just has to get it locked in the hook this time. Now he's going to catch his breath. He's eyeing it up, focusing in hard. Got to be strong now for the rest of this obstacle, for the rest of this course.
Time is still good. 1:05 to go. He can definitely get through the next couple of obstacles. Just has to lock in with his technique. Great catch there on the rings again. Hat comes off, but he's still moving, and he gets the hook. No, he just drops down. That move can be so tough with so many literal moving parts to it. The ring on the pulley, the hook can swing. You have to be so exact there.
Very difficult move, but Chris had a great run going for him up to that point. Very impressive job there.
All right, well, that run's going to put Christopher in third, and we see Joe Maxwell overtook Kevin Halper for the top spot right now. We still have 13 runners to go, though, so it's anyone's game.
Yeah, anything can still happen here on the rest of this course, as Matthew Cancrow is on the starting block right now.
Matthew comes out of Empire Ninja over in New York.
And now ooh! Spins right off the box. It's all right, though. Everything's going to get reset. He's got another retry here. See if he's going to move maybe a bit more cautiously on his second attempt.
And it looks like we're back underway. Got to make that move.
Ooh,
he uses his hands to stop himself. He's safe. He's fine.
Yep, still another
and a
stride
nice step
pad.
down.
Good work. Gonna come around this post.
Got to give himself a bit more push, which he does. He's
finding
locked
that
in.
momentum. And now he's already off on the quad steps. Getting that dismount and chalking up before heading into obstacle 4.
Nice move on the wall. Didn't hit it with a lot of... it's kind of important to hit the outside of that so you can push it around quickly, but Matt Cancrow just shoved his way through it. So it goes to show that as long as you have the strength, you're all good on that obstacle. Nice catch onto that bar as well.
Yeah, looking very strong here thus far on this course. Showing off a lot of strength, and it's going to help him through the back half of this course. First, he's got some balance in his path.
Ooh, not matching his feet. He's going to just skip that last step, though.
Yeah.
Coming in now, a minute 10 on the clock. He's going to chalk up and take on these rings.
Climbing his way up to the box. Let's see this swing. We know he's got some great power here. Can he make this catch? Can his grip do it?
There's the move, but he only grabbed the front ring first. Pulled the
Gotta
second
get all the
one
way around.
a little too high. Again, it's almost good to twist yourself 90 degrees on that lache so you can catch both of those rings at the same time.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. See if he tries the same approach or something a little bit different. You can see Kevin Halper on his sideline coaching him through it.
All right, building up a swing again.
Looks like he's going to try something similar from last time.
Oh, and just did the same thing. He had better technique, but I think he just grabbed that first ring a little too early, but had a good position there.
Yeah, had a very strong run. Forced that door over to the side, and then he was able to very quickly make his way through that log spinner. And then those rings just proving to be another difficult obstacle in this challenge course.
That's going to put Matt into 6th place, not cracking into the top 4, but that just goes to show that our new crux point is this ring obstacle can be so challenging, and now you're going to have to get there pretty quickly to boost your spot on the leaderboard. But now we're jumping in to our streak of placement course finishers. Why don't you take point on this one, Jack?
Oh, I'd love to so much. This is Ethan Alavrides, a longtime teammate of mine. Sorry. But I am so excited to watch this run here. I've coached Ethan as a certified coach for a long time at various competitions. The most recent one being here at the Stamford Ninja Academy back during the season at a Tier 1 competition. I have never seen so much fight, power, grip, and endurance in any other ninja that I've coached besides Ethan. I say that like I'm his coach. We're the same age. But he is such a strong competitor. And I know he's ready to do some cool things on this course. Already breezing through the first 4 obstacles. And now he's generating some swing here to get past this log.
Oh, no. I think he overshot that log a little bit.
Overshot his heels
on it.
One of the shorter ninjas in this group. He's going to have to get a big jump off of that log to get up to that bar. Not going to be able to lean into it or reach out to it like some of our other ninjas have. But I know Ethan's going to find a way. I know he's going to persevere. Let's see what he's got. There it is! Huge jump!
Awesome job. And the dismount super clean. Now he's just taking a casual stroll across full throttle. Going to move through all of the steps. Has some good time to this point.
All right. This is the point to beat right here, though, this ring swing. Very few athletes have gotten past it in this division. Let's see what Ethan's got.
He's high up there, too. Ooh, yeah, you can't really grab one ring at a time. The way he generated his swing was super crazy. You were talking about power. He got himself up there really fast, but you do have to catch both of those rings, not one at a time. And that is the simple mistake that was made. He'll be fine. Uh-oh. He's given a no. He might have ripped pretty bad. And it looks like he's going to push through it anyway.
Come on, Ethan. Keep fighting.
Oh.
Wait, he caught that?
Wait. Is he still up? He's still up?
He's still... The tape, his hand is all bloody, but he kept fighting through with a bleeding hand. You have to check out this unbelievable save. It is truly a save Sunday here on the Premier Series.
Vanished. He just kind of vanished from our screens, but we both thought it was over. And then no. Ring. And then he was able to rebuild a swing to get the dismount.
You see, I knew he was strong. Wild. I was not expecting that, though. What a move he got there on that ring.
You can see there our team at the Stamford Ninja Academy spraying and wiping off the rings and cliffs to make it blood-free.
Yeah, it's what happens in Ninja. Rips and blood blisters happen.
Where did he end up on the leaderboard? That's what we need to see.
Yeah, I need to see that too. Where is Ethan on the leaderboard? You can see the rest
Looks
of
like
our
it hasn't been updated yet.
run order, and there's
There it
Ethan
is. He's in third
place.
Wow.
Completing 7 obstacles.
Currently
Well
in
done.
a qualifying spot, but we shall see if that holds up.
Even still, though, that is going to be a moment to remember here at the Premier Series. A very memorable run there put together by Ethan.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him grab that first ring on his retry on the 7th obstacle, I was like, well, that's it. There goes his run. It's over. And, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I thought he went down on his retry there, but he just kept going.
You can see there Joe Maxwell still holding on to the top spot right now. Took a minute 15 to get to the cliffhangers. Pretty quick time. We haven't seen anyone break past the cliffs yet. And it looks like that combo of the rings and cliffs altogether is going to be a huge block for some of our athletes. We're approaching the halfway point of our run order. We will see who will be the first to break past those cliffs.
Yeah, we can see that Joe Maxwell has a very fast time up to those cliffhangers. So really, if you want to get one of those 4 spots, one of the safest ways to get there would be to complete the cliffhangers.
And now we're going to kick it over to Andre Kuzik.
Andre already off here. Coming on through the swivel wards.
Taking his time, making sure that he doesn't have to slip around. You do have 2 retries, but it would definitely be troublesome to spend one of those retries on the first obstacle. Still trying to navigate his way through. Ooh. Sits down on it to save himself there, and he's good.
Playing it very safe on obstacle 1, but it's going to pay off as he gets that clear.
And a nice step around. Coming into obstacle number 4 now.
He's going to have to make up some time here.
Seconds, making a good pace.
Yeah, it's certainly possible to get through a lot of these obstacles and get to the cliffhangers. But let's see if he can pick up some time.
The rope now. Oh man, no! But just missed the rope there. And now we're going to have to use a retry. Didn't look like a strength thing, just kind of whiffed the grab.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll be seeing that mistake made twice.
No, I agree. Just an unfortunate mistake happens to all ninjas at some point.
All right, there we go. Locked in the grab. Yep. But that means he's going to have to get this log move first try.
Let's see if he can make it happen.
Oh, no! So close. I think he just overshot it on the log and was spinning a little too far forward. But a great fight there.
Yeah, absolutely great run there out of Andre. Just an unfortunate fall right there.
And now we're going to take it over to Logan Venti, kicking off officially the second half of our runs here.
Hang on, I think this is Brody Messiah we've got going on right here.
Oh, interesting. We might have swapped around some names here.
Yeah, wrong name here. I've seen Brody before competing. I know this is him out of Ninja Lab.
All right, Brody. Now taking on the second obstacle. We'll be sure to update the name on NinjaWorks, thanks to NinjaWorks being able to properly organize everything.
Brody off to a very strong start here, a very fast start as well. Building up the swing here on the ropes. Let's see the approach past the spinning log. Gets on the first try and a huge lache to that dismount box. Now coming on to the balance. Brody has one of the fastest pace times we've got, and you can see the name change. We've certainly got Brody on the course now. Leaping on up for these rings. Oh, gonna grab just one.
Let's see. Gonna go for one. Now we
That's a
saw
swing.
Ethan get the dismount from there, and
Lands the
Brody does the
dismount.
same.
Wow.
That was a huge pull, and he's not wasting any time. It's only
That's
been a
definitely gonna
minute.
help.
This puts him in first place based off of time, but beating the
Can he get these
cliffhangers
cliffs?
will extend his lead.
It'd be a huge
He's
lead.
going to go
Goes
for the
an early
dismount early. Does he get it? No, he's got to
No, he does
retry.
not. Oh.
Looks like he fell backward there on the dismount platform.
Well, he hasn't spent too much time. Let's hope he's still got lots of energy left. Says no to chalk.
Move for chalk. And it looks like they're just kind of going over the beta on those cliffs.
Let's see what Brody's
Wants to
got
make
here.
sure that he gets it right this time around. Gonna match and go. Good hop.
Nicely done. Keep going. It's a tricky spot right here. Let's see the approach.
Now, how's he
Gonna
gonna
generate
set
swing.
himself up
He's gonna
here?
go for it.
Dismounts and
And
gets it. Did he get it? They're giving it to him, and I
They're gonna give it to
count
him.
that as well. Cross the front. And now
Yeah, I
for
think
the
he crossed the
cane
plane.
moves here.
Okay, so we haven't seen this obstacle yet in the amateur male division. He's got an ice pick now. Instead of the skyhook
Around.
ring.
Oh, just missed it there.
That's all right. He
Timer
still has
freezes.
one
He's going to
retry
get
left.
his second retry activated. That can be so tricky going around the bar into that second hook with the cane, but it's
Certainly.
very, very doable. He had the right technique. He just moved the cane into the slot a little early, so he'll just have to wait a half second longer, which he
Wow,
does.
there it
And
is,
he
there
links
it
his
is.
way
Oh,
through,
no!
but no! That third hook does not have a curve. It's a straight move.
Straight hook, and
So
it
you
slid
have to
right
get
off.
on and off of there super quickly, or it will slide.
Wow, what a
Such
run
a good
out of
run from Brody.
That was wild right there. He had such a fast run. I think that run's going to put him in first place right now for the amateur male division, as he was able to get past those cliffhangers with a very
Nice
fast time
move
as well.
there. And nice link there, but again, that's
Just so
sliding.
close.
Perhaps linking isn't the right move on the first transfer, but from the second transfer, that's probably the time you need to set up a link.
Yeah,
Best. So that way you
worked.
can almost underbar the cane on that straight hook and move it over to the next curve. Now we have Logan Venti.
All right, Logan on the starting block. He's just seen the way to get through the cliffhangers and an attempt on the ice pick. Let's see if he can reach that point and see what he can do.
He's
Past
a coach
obstacle
over
one.
at the Warrior Factory. Placed 10th at the World Championships.
Yeah, impressive stats out of Logan, as he's got lots of swing going here. Generating swing now. Gonna come over the spinning log and right into the bar. He's got a good start to this course run going here. 2 minutes left on the clock as he works on the balance.
Skips that
Nice
last
job.
step, not a problem for him. Ooh, little wobbly on that block, but he's all good. Gonna reach over, and he's just
One
gonna go
hand?
for one ring.
One hand!
And now he's gonna set himself up for the
Big
dismount, but just
dismount,
falls
but
short of it.
no.
I think he's just gonna need one extra swing there. I think the technique
so.
is good. He's just gotta take a little more time on that swing.
No, a very impressive strategy here as he's going through. He's got the skills to back up the swing here. Maybe just one more swing to clean up that dismount.
All right,
There he goes.
going
Had
for
a
the
grab.
move again, using that wingspan. And he's going again,
Dismount.
just
Oh,
undershoots it
no.
and goes off to the side as well.
Yeah.
A good try from Logan, though.
Yeah, very impressive moves there. Had a great course run going, a very fast time as well. Entertaining run to watch.
Almost had it, too. Again, I think an extra swing might have saved it there, but he is all good. Brody in that top spot. Joe Maxwell taking second. And Ethan, who fought his way over to the cliffhangers, sitting on the hot seat right now in fourth place. You can see the names here. Up for Snags is the name of the rings, and the Crimpy William Special is the name of the cliffs.
Well, Crampy William is Coach Will's nickname, the designer of this course.
Yes, indeed. All right, we're now coming in with Nix Young.
Already off here on these spinning Balance blocks. Great start, too. Getting low, but Nix looks very strong. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. What
and
a
we're
recovery.
staying alive here.
Wow. Gets the clear on obstacle number 2. Very impressive job there out of Nix. Somehow stays off the ground with that low nunchuck. Now Nix is going to keep going with another one-handed save on the door. Whew. This run is stressing me out already.
That was Yep, but he's quickly through the alley cat and is now moving on through full throttle. Nice jump there, skipping that last step. Now up for snags.
All right, like to see what Nix is capable of on this obstacle. Lots of swing going. With another static grab.
He's also
another athlete going to try this out.
I think this is going to be the new beta for everyone.
Yeah. But it's
just
not going to pay
misses
off.
That dismount though.
There's very close attempts.
Now I do believe that's Isaiah Thomas on his sideline trying to give him some advice on how to approach it. Yes, it is. Let's see if Nix can make the adjustment on his retry.
Generating the swing. All right, going to grab that ring. Lots of momentum. Got to line up this dismount. Here it is. Oh,
just came up too short there.
Great run out of Nix. Trying that beta that we saw in the last run as well. With the one hand on the ring. And how about that recovery there, too, on the nunchuck? That was very, very impressive.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. And the alley cat one-handed wall grab.
Very strong run out of Nix.
Yes, very awesome job there. That is going to land him in 6th place. In order to crack into the top 4, you are going to have to beat up for snags and make it to the Crimpy Williams Special.
That is true.
But of course, we know that we have some very capable athletes. Still 7 runners to go. I do think that we are going to get a buzzer or 2, hopefully more. And Ryan Harsha could absolutely be our first finisher.
I would put some money on Ryan Harsha. I would feel very confident in him getting to the buzzer on this course. Oh!
No way.
Unexpected fall.
Wow, was not expecting that. But we do have a retry here.
That is true. It's a challenge course. It's forgiving for mistakes like that. And now Ryan going to go much more cautiously through this first obstacle.
Ryan placed 25th at the World Championship. Was first place in his regional standings ahead of that. Been doing Ninja for 6 years and trains here at the Stamford Ninja Academy. Looks like he's getting back into that flow state now.
There we go.
Wow, almost slipped off that step there, but he's all good. Look at how he's just speeding through everything.
Pick up the speed, yeah. Getting things going here. Ryan continuing on.
Great jump over.
Right on through.
You can tell that he feels he lost him. Oh my goodness, a foot slip there on full throttle. You can tell that he feels that he lost some time on that first obstacle. He's really moving with a sense of urgency right now, but has to play it safe on this full throttle and is gonna also have to flash all of these obstacles. And we haven't really seen many people do it first try. Here we go, up for snags.
Makes that
grab. He's gonna go for that early dismount.
Yeah, see if he can swing. He's only got one shot at this.
Oh my
he had
goodness.
Plenty of swing. He could have gone for it. He might be trying to go for the hook.
He's going to have to rebuild.
Yeah, here it is again. Goes for the dismount and lands it. But he's going to have to get past the cliffhangers if he wants one of those spots.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he's doing on time right now. Don't know if that's enough for the top 4, but beating the Crimpy Williams Special would definitely secure him in the top 4 for the time being.
I think that's got him.
Now coming in to ring it home, which has been swapped out for a cane. He's going to hop his way over. Take a couple swings before this straight hook here.
I think a
He's going to
buzzer's
have
still
to
possible.
underbar over.
Yeah, he's going to have to catch this
Up
hook. Nicely
and go.
done!
Oh, no, just falls short.
Oh, right
Just
there.
falls short.
But
So
a great
close
recovery
here,
out
but
of
he
Ryan
was...
Harsha there. Couple of retries he had to take on the balance. But a great run. Really made up a lot of time on those upper body obstacles.
He had so much power coming into that dismount as well. My goodness. Crazy display of strength there. And just fell short. I don't think he put his hips into that cane transfer enough, but he is going to land in second place right now, right behind Brody.
Well done.
Kevin Halpert now in the fourth place position. Joe Maxwell taking third for the time being. 6 runners to go. We have an athlete coming out of Ultimate Obstacles.
Yeah, Jackson Cafazzo. Gonna play it safe here on these spinning boxes. Good work.
Jackson, very capable of going far on this course. Got 9th place at the World Championship. Was placed 4th in his region in the regular season.
And he's looking strong here as he tilts that door around and builds the swing. Right on past the spinning log.
Move.
Could have gone for it there. Yeah, he's still got a lot of time left on the clock here. Gonna help him as he comes on to the back half of this course. Gonna chalk up real quick. Now heading into these rings. Generating this momentum here. Let's see what approach he's gonna take. Again, gonna grab that ring with one hand. Lots of swing going here. Let's see if he's going to get that dismount.
Yes.
He will. First try. Well
dismount.
done.
And it looks like the beta has been broken on Up for Snags.
Looks like it. Getting past this cliffhanger will put him in a good place for the top 4. But let's see if he can get even more than that. Looking so strong here. Feeling confident.
Looks like he's going to dismount from that paddle cliff.
Go for it.
And he does.
Done.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't.
No.
He might have touched back. I think his backhand touched backwards.
Oh, yeah,
and
he's going to have to go.
That's going to force a retry.
Yep. Do the cliffhangers again. So close on his first attempt, but he's already lost a little bit of energy after one try.
We don't have his timer up on screen. Don't know how much time he has left.
Goes for
Gets the dismount this time. No,
and
that's going to do it by the looks of it. So close there.
Yeah.
But I do believe that'll put him in the top 4 for the time being. We'll see if he can hold out for the remainder of this wave.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Let's see.
And there we see he's in third place. 59 seconds to get all the way to the Crimpy Williams special.
Very fast time.
That's crazy.
Now let's see.
Of course, we have even more runners, including Xavier Nocido.
He looks ready to go. He looks excited. And Xavier is such a strong, incredible athlete. And he's going to hop his way through.
Wow, he's just going to bunny hop through. You know what? If you stay centered enough, though, it works.
Yeah,
just like that.
It works, and it works very well for him.
I wasn't, I knew nothing about this guy until Worlds, and he put up, I believe, the fastest time on stage 1 at Worlds. And I was like, I have never met this dude. He's a demon on the course. It's awesome. Just
well
like
done.
that.
He's making his way through the first 5 obstacles, looking so efficient here with 2 minutes left on the clock. Gets through half the course in 30 seconds. Mapping out. Whoa! Interesting approach here, but now he's going to generate this momentum. Get some swing here with a big kick. Let's see how he goes into this dismount. Nice.
Wow.
Takes the box over, but gets the clear. Impressive
through this
movements
right
there
now,
from Xavier.
This is Xavier's comeback season, actually. Says his wingspan used to be 6 foot, but now he's a T-Rex because he has to do everything in lockoff due to shoulder surgery a year ago. You can't tell. He is moving as if nothing ever happened, and he's going to make his way in the ring at home, grabbing that cane. Still has a minute 5 left.
So much time. He could take a breather if he needs to. We've got the retries if he needs them. 2 more obstacles left to go. We haven't seen anyone get past this ice pick yet.
All right, here we go. Now has to set up the link here on the straight hook.
Nice catch.
He's locked in.
Good control.
But now has to be careful on his front swing. He's going to have to be careful, and he gets it.
That's past
Xavier Nocido. 35 seconds left for one more obstacle, and he has a retry if he needs it.
He looks fired up, coming through on the flying bar.
Very quick work
Makes
here
his
on
way
the
to
bar.
the end of the track. One last dismount
We're going to
ahead for
see our
Xavier.
first challenge course clear.
And there
Xavier
it is.
Nocido gets the buzzer.
Xavier
207.
Nocido. Are you serious? A first challenge course finisher for the amateur males. What a run we saw out of him. So efficient, so strong. That is going to be a run to
crazy
beat.
Move. Incredible job
strength
there.
Displayed.
He just really shoved his way through with that cane transfer, and a great dismount off of that flying bar dismount there.
Such a great job on every obstacle, and obviously that's going to put him in first place with a time of 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Wow. Sets the bar very high for our final runners. Braden Guile going to be hoping to follow suit with another buzzer here.
Yeah, let's see what happens as Braden is off through these steps. Oh!
Whoa! Steps straight down on the second obstacle there.
He runs on through now.
Braden was 15th at the World Championships, first in his regional standings in the regular season.
Swinging on through. He goes on past that log spinner. And he's moving with some very good efficiency here. Skipping over that last full throttle, he's moving right into the rings.
You know, our athletes are getting more and more aware of the fact that they're going to have to make it to the Crimpy Williams special very fast, and that's exactly what he did. It was less than 45 seconds to get to this point.
Incredibly
and
fast
suddenly,
pace set by Braden.
The challenge course has become a speed course, Jack.
How did that happen? Lands the dismount on the Crimpy Williams special and grabs that ice pick heading right into obstacle 9. Links that first movement, building up some swing here. Great catch.
And he's going to link his way through. Wow.
Could we get
back-to-back buzzers here? Could we see another buzzer? And even more so, could we see a new fastest time? Right now, Braden's setting a blistering pace.
Braden Guile coming down on the flying bar. He's at the end of the track. Building the swing. Here's the dismount.
And there's the dismount.
And the buzzer. 2 back-to-back
Amazing job there. 1 minute 34 seconds through the entire challenge course. Wow. Had to do a little reset there on the second obstacle, but he's all good.
Amazing job out there.
Yeah, he sprinted this. Absolutely sprinted this. I can't think of many things that would be different from the ideal perfect course run. That was pretty much perfect right there. And that's going to give him first place right now.
It's going to be tough to beat that time, 1 minute 34. But with some of the strongest ninjas left to go, it is still possible. Our top
now we're coming into our
ninjas.
top 3. Our third to last runner is going to be Brady Butler, who broke a lot of beta on the placement course. And he was our first runner, so we know that he has the IQ to do a lot of big things on this course. We'll see if he does it at all. He's going to reset here.
Yeah, he uses a retry on obstacle 2.
Think he came in just a little too hot there, but he's all good. Going to make the correction, and away we go.
Running through the steps and now jumping out onto obstacle 4.
Coming into the alley cat there. right now. Brady has to get this. Links
Nice
that dismount
link
as
there,
well.
yeah.
Seeing that become a lot more.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
we're going to pause the timer for a split second.
Nope,
And
that's going to be a rerun.
This is going to be a rerun for Brady. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Everything has to be reset
full
for
throttle was not
all of our
reset there.
athletes. So it looks like we're
see.
going to move on to Christian Hart while Brady takes a little rest. And we'll jump back on the starting line either after Christian or at the very end of the wave.
So yeah, as you can see, with only 3 runners left, Braden Guile has got his spot set for Washington. Ryan Harsha, though, now on the chopping block.
That's right. And depending on how these last few runners perform, I mean, Xavier Nocito isn't even safe right now, even though he's one of 2 clears on the challenge course. Now, it's likely we could see him still in the top 4, but imagine getting bumped down to 5th. Anything's possible, as we've been saying.
It is certainly possible, but that would be tough.
All right, now it's time for Christian Hart. Going to give Brady a little bit of time to rest.
Very much looking forward to Christian's run here. An incredibly strong athlete. I've seen him at so many competitions, and he's full clear just about every course I've seen him at.
Christian was placed 24th at the World Championship this season, had the Grand Champion Power Ranking, placed first in regular season standings.
And he's quickly making his way through the first half of this course, building up swing to go over the spinning log.
Oh, but just missed the jump there.
Oh my goodness.
Some flawed
right out
footwork
from
there
under him.
from Christian Hart. Gonna have to be careful now.
Yeah, only one attempt left on this obstacle. Let's see it here as he goes over the log. There we go.
Cleans it up
gonna get past
time.
that obstacle. Moving now into the balance.
Skipping that last step, coming
getting
now
the dismount.
into up for snags.
Gonna build a lot of swing here on these rings.
Gonna go
Static
for that
grab.
one-handed
Gonna need a lot of
reach.
momentum. Here it comes.
And gets
Nice
that dismount.
dismount.
Now it's a race, folks.
Absolutely.
The
A minute
Crimpy
30
Williams
left
special.
on the clock. Let's see.
He's gonna have to
what
move
Christian's got.
quickly.
Coming on through past these
Nice
cliffhangers.
efficiency here on these cliffs. Gonna reach for that paddle.
See if
line
he's gonna
himself
go for
up
the dismount.
Big pull back. And
Nice
gets
landing.
it very cleanly.
Again,
Now
though, it is
for
a race
Ring It
here to
Home.
the finish. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. As he prepares to head into this ice pick. It's going to be close, but he's able to get the first move. The second one tricky.
All right, and linking over.
Nice.
He's at the final obstacle. 50
One
seconds
obstacle
left.
left to go. Christian on the flying bar, 45 seconds, plenty of time. He's got to get there, though, to help secure his spot in the top 4.
Going with a pipe slider technique, playing it safe to not hop the bar out of the track. And now for that
Huge
dismount.
throw!
And there we
Christian
go,
Hart gets
Christian
the buzzer.
Hart. 158. That's going to lock him a spot in the Premier Series finals, putting him in second place behind Braden.
Well
a little bit of a
done,
slip up there,
Christian.
but he made a good adjustment here and sailed through the rest of the course as if it never happened.
Yeah, even with having to do that obstacle more than once, he had so much speed. It's going to put him in second place.
Amazing run there.
One last
from
look at
Christian
him
Hart.
getting to that buzzer. Well
We'll be
done.
seeing him in Washington, knocking Ryan Harsha out of the top 4. Brody now on the bubble here, which means that in order to crack into that top 4, you're pretty much going to have to hit a buzzer. And Lucas Shanamian definitely can hit a buzzer here.
Yeah, Lucas, definitely an athlete who can get to the buzzer. Let's see his approach to do so. Clearing obstacle 1 and
Lucas.
obstacle 2. He's racing through the steps.
Lucas says he trains 4 times a week, likes to practice on his backyard course, and train with Zach Keenan and James Burns, 2 very talented ninjas. And he says he likes hybrid better than speed, which is kind of crazy considering he ran our speed course with the fastest time.
Lands that dismount, clear the first half of the course in only 30 seconds. A very strong start there from Lucas as he sprints on through past the balance and heads into the rings.
Lucas placed 6th at the World Championship, but he's going to need to be top 4 to advance to the Premier Series finals. So far, making good time, but is going to have to get to the final obstacle.
Huge swings,
Awesome
lands
move
that
so
dismount.
far.
If he keeps this current pace and gets to the end of the course, I think he's going to get one of those 4 spots. He is flying.
I am inclined to agree with you here, Jack. Moving very efficiently, just adjusting his hands for the pullback, and a great move to the dismount platform. Now coming in to bring it home.
Clock.
Has the cane. Gonna just pop his way over, but just hits the front side of it. It's gonna stop him for a split second, but it should be good to go in a bit. Gonna catch his breath, and the timer's resumed.
It's all right, though. He has so much
Grabs
time.
high up on that cane.
Still very possible
Nice
for him
move
to
there.
get that buzzer.
Gotta get
Slide off the
this.
tip.
First try.
Links
Yes,
it.
he does.
Into the final
And
obstacle
now-
with 50 seconds.
It's going to be very close. He's inching his way across, trying to make sure he doesn't knock the bar off the track. And Lucas Shanamian is going to put up what I believe is the second fastest time. 150. That's going to put him in second place and book him a ticket to the Premier Series finals. Amazing job. Good power
Well
on
done.
all of these obstacles. Look at that dismount. Huge moves there.
Amazing
So
job
it's
there, out of
Braden
Lucas.
Guile, Lucas Shanamian, and Christian Hart going to the Premier Series finals. We're going to see if Brady Butler or Xavier Nocito is going to take the final spot.
Yeah, Brady
The time
Butler
to
is going
beat
to
to the
have
buzzer
to finish his
is-
course.
207. He's going to have to do it in under 207 as well.
He's going to have to get moving
And
here.
there's Brady.
Not a lot of room here for mistakes. Let's see what Brady's got in him. Our final runner for the amateur division.
Brady placed 6th in his division at the World Championship. Was 6th overall as well in the regular season standings.
Right on through the first 3 obstacles. Looks very, very strong here, even though he had to do a rerun on due to a course malfunction on obstacle 6.
Well, so far he's also looking very calm. He has his plan, and you can tell that he's moving efficiently and very methodically as well. Obstacles
does
reset
look
that
very
time. He's
calm.
going to go for
Yeah.
that skip. And I think Xavier's time is in trouble right now. Brady making a great push for the top 4 at the moment.
Absolutely here. Got to
But he's
keep
going
on
to have
moving.
to get this major swing over. Boot scoots over and falls
comes up a little
backward,
bit short.
which means now it's getting dicey for Brady Butler. We'll see if he can get this on the second go-around.
Yeah, has to get this obstacle on the first try. Sorry, second try. So excited for this run. I'm not even saying my words right.
Here we go.
Come on, Brady.
All the pressure now on this dismount. He's going to line it up. Doesn't have a
Gonna get a
huge
lot of
backswing right
swing.
now. He's going to need something a little bigger. There we go.
go.
And he gets it.
Oh,
No, he
no!
falls backward. And that's going
Oh.
to end Brady Butler's run.
Xavier Nocito
Wow,
is safe.
It was so smooth through the first
Oh,
half, and
goodness,
it was
yeah.
just a miscalculation on how much power was needed for that dismount, and that is going to do it.
There
You
you
have
it.
your top 4, all 4 challenge course finishers: Xavier Nocito, Christian Hart, Lucas Shanamian, and Braden Guile taking the top spot with a time of 1:34. They'll be joined by our
deserved.
top 4 amateur female athletes who absolutely demolished the course. There were some
Very
incredible
impressive.
runs in this wave, Jack.
So many amazing runs. So many runs that will be remembered for a long time here in this Premier Series competition. And there's our amateur females: Mika Peleg, Emma Gross, Zoe Wellen, and Ivy Stein.
All right, well, I'm just hearing in my earpiece right now that we might be looking at some reruns here. So bear with us. The amateur male division leaderboard might be in flux still. Waiting on updates. In the meantime, you can check out the rest of our Premier Series as we are jumping to so many amazing gyms from around the world. On August 11th and 12th, our second qualifier will be at Ferox in New York. Ferox hosted an amazing qualifier last season, and we're the host gym for the Premier Series Finals, which was a historic event for the WNL. Then we'll be taking it over to the Lone Star State for Austin Ninjas. The Austin Ninjas team, Nick Fordney, makes some incredible courses, so I'm super hyped for that. Then we take it down under to the Compound. The Compound has been hosting the Ninja Challenge League finals for the last 2 years now. They've had 3 stage formats in that gym of absolutely incredible obstacles. Then we're going to take it over to a newer gym in Colorado, Arc Ninja, helmed by Austin Gray and Nate Hansen. They make some diabolically cool courses. I can't wait to see what they're cooking. Then we take it over September 21st and 22nd to Washington for Life Force Ninjas qualifier. And we'll be seeing them also hosting our finals in November. It's going to be awesome. Then we have a European stretch here at True Function Ninja Training Ground in the UK and Overground in Switzerland, where some of Europe's top ninjas are going to be all uniting to battle it out for a spot in the finals. After that, we take it over to the SoFlo Ninja Academy for the Southeast region. Granted, everyone can compete anywhere, but based in Southern Florida, SoFlo is going to set up some awesome stuff. Another one of our newer gyms that has really made a great positive impact on the community. And then our final qualifier, October 19th and 20th, is going to be at Modus Ninjas, where the team of Donovan Matoyer and Calvin Tran are going to be absolutely cooking up an incredible course, most likely spanning multiple eras of ninja in a single course. They're super fans, and they put that to use with a modern spin, making it tough for all of our athletes while still super entertaining for fans of ninja, if you've been a fan for 1 year or 10. And then, of course, it wraps up November 15th to 17th back at Life Force Ninja for the Premier Series Finals. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait to see just how many athletes and how many countries will be represented. You know, we saw last year quite a few of our Premier Series champions. We had some Israeli champions. We had some Australian champions. Who knows what's going to be happening with, True Function was a mix of the Brits, the Polish, the Germans, the French, the Italians. And now we're going to Switzerland. I know Switzerland has a great community between the Germans and the Austrians and the Hungarians. They all like to travel in their regular season for comp circuits. So I think we're going to see a big clash of titans in both of those locations. Also, one to look out for, Life Force's qualifier. Life Force featured a strong contingent of Canadian ninjas last year, and I think we're going to see the same thing happen once again. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see the rest of these competitions. If anything is indicated by our top 4 athletes from today for both divisions, I cannot wait to see the Premier Series Finals at Life Force. Seeing all these amazing athletes, it's going to be a truly incredible competition. You just got to stay tuned. We got to see who else is going to join our guys and girls here today. It'll be amazing.
That's right. And in addition to that, we still are not done here at the Stamford Ninja Academy. Later on today at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, it's going to be the teen division, where we're going to send 4 more female and male athletes each to the Premier Series Finals. And then join us again at 5:30 p.m. Eastern for the Elite Division. We're going to have some heavy hitters. Reigning Premier Series Elite Female Champion Abby Clark will be fighting for her title, hoping to go back-to-back at the finals again later this year. And our Elite Male World Champion from Season 9, Jackson Erdos, will be fighting for a spot back in the finals. He placed 4th at the finals last time around. You know he wants more. We'll see if he can punch his ticket to Washington later today.
Yeah, I know I'll be tuning in for the teen and elite divisions because they are going to be amazing to watch.
Absolutely. And I've just received word that there will be no additional runs for the amateur division. So we do have our final leaderboard locked in. There's our top 3 from the amateur female division: Mika, Zoe, and Ivy, rounding out your top 3. It's going to be a great, great season, everybody. The Premier Series just getting started and already delivering some thrilling pieces of action. And then Braden, Lucas, and Christian, your top 3 for the amateur male division. We'll be seeing all of these athletes and more at Life Force Ninja in Washington for the Premier Series Finals. Be sure to tune in again, 1 o'clock for the team division. But first, let's take one last look at these incredible runs by our amazing athletes.
Absolutely. Wanted to see some of these runs again. They were so amazing to watch live. We got to see them again, though. We're going to start with our amateur females. Yeah, this is Zoe here. Had an electrifying run on that challenge course. I know I was very invested in that course run. One of the greatest runs I think I might have seen. Clearing through those rings, which was not common in the amateur female division. And then these moves in the skyhooks by Zoe were absolutely incredible.
Yeah, there were some truly electric runs here in both amateur divisions. And to think it's only going to get crazier as the season progresses. Taking a look here again, there's Ivy's run, completely locked in.
Yeah, Ivy had a great run.
And now we're kicking it over.
Got a little hung up there on the second obstacle.
Really set the pace
really
here.
Able to recover. And then flew through the rest of the course. One of the most
great
efficient
dismount,
runs.
yes. I love how methodical it all was. Just kind of monkey barred away through the skyhooks. A very far back dismount as well to the buzzer. Amazing job. And then, of course, we have our top athletes from the amateur male division. All 4 of our qualified athletes today in the amateur male division hit a buzzer on the challenge course. Braden Guile taking the fastest time. There's Christian Hart, who placed 3rd overall.
Christian had
a great run. A little bit of a slip up there.
Yeah, but he was able to get that recovery there on the spin wall. Able to unlock
amazing
a lot
display
of
power and grip.
Yeah, I was very impressed by Christian's run. Very happy to see him hit a buzzer there.
There's that moment again. That dismount off the bar locked him into that top 3 spot. Now we have Lucas up on the course. There's a replay of his run from the placement course where he had the fastest time. And then we take a look again at the challenge course where he got 2nd place overall, putting up a very good performance.
Yeah,
2 very high-ranking runs.
Tore up the course. I mean, it's hard to commentate for these runs that are so impressive, so amazing. They just keep one-upping each other.
It's just hard to keep up with them when they're going so fast. And there is our winner of the day, Braden Guile. Had a bit of a slip up there on the 2nd obstacle, but was smooth sailing from there.
Yeah,
super easy for him, or at least it looks easy for him.
It makes it look easy. Makes it look so easy. And then he got to the buzzer.
And he had the fastest time by about 26 seconds.
That's
which is
very
absolutely wild to me. But again, be sure to tune in at 1 o'clock for the teen division. We'll be back a little later today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm signing off. Thank you very much, Jack.
Yes, thank you, World Ninja League. What an amazing competition we had here today.